That was a mistake. I actually wasn't actually ready. Great. Hello, everybody, and welcome to That's Football. England against Czech Republic. Massive game. Yabba-dabba-doo. Yeah, look, it is a big game for England tonight. Of course it is. It's a massive game for England tonight. We've got Jack Grealish starting, which makes me happy. But then I am a little bit concerned that we might be playing with a back five. So I'm not totally at ease with what Southgate might be doing tonight. We'll bring you the team news. Obviously, we expect Scooby-Doo FC to get knocked out tonight, but we'll see. Croatia, Scotland, their teams are out if you're interested in that. But it's the England team I want to see, and I don't know why I'm being told about Scotland's team. Got no interest in that. Show me the England team, please. I want to see if he's playing a back five. Looks like he's not playing a back five, and that Grealish, Saka will play off the right. Grealish will be number 10, and Sterling will be off the left with Kane at the number 9 position. Pickford, Walker, Stones, Maguire, Shaw, Phillips and Rice, Saka, Grealish, Sterling, Kane. I'll bring you some quotes from Southgate in a minute. But Daniel Kirk with the first super chat says, people talk about Grealish as if he's Pele. I mean, he's all right, but he's not Pele. And that, well, he's not meant to be Pele. I don't think anyone thinks he's Pele, Daniel Kirk. I mean, give the lad a chance. I don't think anybody's saying that. But yeah, it's very interesting and very, very exciting. I'm very look. I'm like any England fan. I'm proper up for it. Well, I don't know. I suppose I'm a little bit nervous actually. I think Jordan has just said looking forward to the England game Watchalong and seeing what excuses Goldbridge comes up with after another flat performance. Yeah. I must admit I'm a little bit nervous about tonight because I do think we should be winning this game. But and I think that, you know, at least Southgate hasn't gone with a weakened team. I thought that was an option. But I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all with that Sancho isn't starting. I suppose that's just the way it is. That is just the way it is. Right, what's that doing there? We've got the fan park. That's what I wanted. I was a little bit flustered because I actually did go live when I wasn't meant to go live. I clicked the wrong button. I was meant to pick. It says start streaming, start recording. I just wanted to do a quick recording to make sure everything was all right, and I clicked start streaming. So I basically caught myself out, which has flustered me a little bit. Although I'm used to doing live content, I've done quite a bit in the past. But as you can see, it's a little bit empty at the moment. But we have got the fan park, Paddy Power fan park in London. They've still got the covers up. We can't see the shard. It's up. It's behind. It's above the covers. But they've got those big jugs of what I think is apple juice, and they're looking a little bit subdued at the moment. But hopefully they will be. Maybe they'll be singing "Hey Jude" at some point. But that is the fan park in London, Paddy Power. Massive shout out for Paddy Power for providing us with the stream of their fan park again. I think it just adds to the atmosphere. I've really enjoyed having it. Apart from the fact we've had one goal in 2 games so far, so hopefully we'll get more than that. But yeah, very, very happy that we've got that. In fact, please do subscribe to the Paddy Power YouTube channel. Links in the video description, because I'm trying to get... They will give it us for the England games, but I'm trying to get it for some of the knockout games as well, which I think will be great for the final and stuff. So, Jim White, Paddy Power. That was terrible. Sky Sports News, Jim White, Paddy Power, Fan Park, London. People watching England, drinking booze. Fantastic. Hopefully Scotland can beat Croatia today with Scott McTominay, Scooby-Doo, yellow tie, Aldi driver, cornflakes, crunchy variety, love EastEnders. Renate with the sticker, love it. Renate, hope you're doing well. I'm sorry, but Sancho not getting a single second is a disgrace, says Big Mad Andy. Southgate should go back to the under-21s coaching, says K Burke. Personally wouldn't trust him with the under-17s, but you know, hopefully we can win tonight. I'm just hoping that individualism will work, because I don't think creativity and tactics is going to work, if I'm absolutely honest. So I'm hoping that that we you know, I mean, I gotta say this, that why why is Jack Grealish playing? Sorry, not why is Raheem Sterling playing for England tonight? I don't know. I don't understand. It makes no sense to me. I think that he was very poor in the last game, and it just feels to me like we are picking a player out of reputation and not form. And is this true? Is this actually true? This is coming from a blue tick social producer and football journalist for Goal, Ronan Murphy, who says Gareth Southgate only learned today that Sancho's first name is not actually Jason. It's funny, I've been calling him Jason all along. I was like, Jason, you sit in the stands, no need to warm up, Jason. Things like that. He never complained. No, that must be a joke. It's got to be a joke. No. Yeah, it is. He said this is clearly a joke. Thank God for that. Just reading his tweet, because he's got a blue tick, I thought maybe he's telling the truth. He's clearly not telling the truth. That was a bit of a joke. But there are some quotes from Southgate that I was going to bring you. He says that Mason Mount and Chilwell are hugely disappointed to miss the games. We just have to get on with it. It's a bizarre situation. They've spent 120 seconds too long in a fairly open space. It's full of contradictions for me, but we'll get on with it. I don't understand it because there are teams travelling around by planes, coach and by bus and in closed spaces for hours, and our two boys have been pinged. I really don't get it. He's on a yellow card, Phil Foden, and given that we look like we are missing two players already for next round, I don't want to risk a third. It is a rarity in tournament football. There is a prize because we want to stay at Wembley, and it's a great opportunity for people to put consequences of not doing so well tonight. I think he's been outstanding. Harry Maguire obviously is back as well. This inexperienced line about Sancho really explains why we will never play entertaining football, says one England fan. I'm baffled how a team like England, who have after 3 hours of tedious football have had just 2 shots on target and scored 1 goal, can progress to the last 16. I don't. For me, I can sort of understand the Foden thing. I can understand why Foden's not playing. I can understand that he's got a yellow card. And one thing that is very interesting from Southgate there that maybe none of us have considered is that Mason Mount may not be able to play next Monday if he's self-isolating. I mean, look, I don't want to go back to those days, but if he's self-isolating, does anybody in the chat know how long he's got to self-isolate for? Is it 10 days? Is it 14 days nowadays? I don't know. So, if and England's next game is, I think it's next Tuesday night, so a week away, 7 days. I mean, surely he'll be able to play 10 days. So when did he start self-isolating? So he's self-isolating until Monday. But that's a long, I think Southgate will put him straight back into the team, to be honest, won't he? To be honestly, so I think it's 7 days. Lots of people saying 7 and 10. But ultimately, it's a joke. I said this morning on my preview. It is a joke. It is not. It is not a joke. He is. People will have shared rooms with planes and things like that with Gilmour, and yet Chilwell and Mason Mount. I mean, unless there's something more sinister gone on there. Did Mason Mount, Gilmour and Chilwell go and share a bath or something like that? I don't know what they did, but to me it sounds like they just had a little bit of a chat, and they've been pinged, as Gareth Southgate says, which to me seems a little bit unfair. So I don't know, but the reality is we don't have either of those two players. And to be honest with you, the Chilwell one is, whilst it's disappointing, it's the Mount one that's disappointing more, because I do rate Mason Mount, and I think he would have been a starter for me tonight. I'm just putting out my post. Please do share the video if you're watching. What are your thoughts on the game, everybody? Anyway, I think I went with a 2-0. I'm going to stick with that. I'll tell you what I'm really, really pleased about. Jack Grealish starting the game is really important to me. We've spoken about that before. Got to say I'm a little bit surprised by Saka starting. I mean, fantastic for Arsenal fans, but that's really from nowhere. Saka starts off the right, even though, Jadon Sancho for me is the better player. But again, I don't want to get into that because this is international football. And Arsenal fans will be loving this. They'll be like, oh, look at that. He's not even a United player. So you've not got one up on us because he's not even a United player. So we can't say it's one up on United because he's not a United player. He's not a United player. He is a Dortmund player. He's not a United player. But yeah, look, I like Saka. I'm not going to lie, I do like him, but I think it's interesting. Also interesting to see Harry Maguire playing, because he doesn't normally, you wouldn't expect him to play, but big player for England, and I'm interested to see how he performs. Not Gareth Southgate, he's in my bloody head. Harry Maguire. I'm interested to see how he's going to perform. Saka ruined Burrell when he played against him, says AB. Maybe that's what Southgate spotted. Thank you for the super chat, Frank. Really appreciate that. And Mark, I read this on Twitter. Saka's opposite man tonight is Jan Burrell. Saka tormented him when Arsenal played Slavia Prague, winning 4-0. Maybe Southgate picked Saka because of this, says Advath. Yeah, but you know what? That's not. I don't really have an issue with that. Baldy's not on, Luke, because it's an England game. I'm not having some rival fan bantering me through an England match. It's me and you for England games. I don't let outsiders in. You're either team England or you're team outside. Team outside, not Timo outside. Hendo is injured. Shocking team selection. What is your thoughts on the team then? Because look, I've had mine. This is the team for England. Well, let's go through the Czech team. Vaklic, Kufel, good right back. Salistica, Kalas, Boril, who's this player that apparently got sorted out by Saka. Holes, Sushek, Masopust, Darida, Yankto and Wilney up front. And then you've got Pickford, Walker, Stones, Maguire, Shaw, Phillips, Rice, Saka, Grealish, Sterling, and then Kane. And on the bench, Jordan Henderson is there, Rashford's there, Trippier, Ramsdale, Mings, Cody, Sancho, Calvert-Lewin, White, Johnston, James and Bellingham. Unfortunate for Bellingham, Sancho and I think maybe even Rashford not to be involved in the game today. Very fortunate for Sterling and Phillips to be starting, I think. I thought they were absolutely terrible against Scotland, and I think they're very lucky to be being picked again. But that's loyalty for you. That's how it works. So, yeah, what are your thoughts on the team selection? We're also live on the Paddy Power channel as well. Let me give a shout out to people on there. Sirham got vaccinated today, Mark. At least I got something done today. Good to see Skipper back, says Dia, in relation to Harry Maguire. Sancho is too inexperienced, but Saka isn't, says Agnes. Sancho is on the bench and Saka is playing. Laughing face, says Situ. Southgate is playing for a draw, yeah, so that's a few comments there. You can watch on the Paddy Power YouTube channel as well. Where's the angry Humpty Dumpty? Would love the banter, says Mario Franco. No, and I'm going to go to the game on Tuesday. Can't wait to see you lose to Germany, says Daniel Kirk. Swivel on it. Can't wait till the Scots go out, just like their famous song says. Don't come home too soon, or you're gonna go home too soon, you gits, says Nick P. Yeah, well, look, Scotland, they've had no goals at all. There's no GDS, there's no goal decision system for well, there is GDS, get dicked Scotland, basically. But no, they're not doing particularly well. Thanks for the super chat there from Frank Litterist. Please subscribe, by the way. I think we've got a happy Arsenal fan here. Griefhampton says Saka gets in. Very happy with that. Could be a 5-3-2, says Shalene. I don't think it is Shalene, but, thanks for telling us about a million times. Much talent is wasted with Southgate, says Bandit Gaming. I agree. Opposite to England, who have one goal, says Harry Pumphrey. Yeah, but one goal is a goal. One goal is a goal. You've got no goals. You've got 0 goals. You've got 0 points. North Macedonia have scored more goals than you. I think they've scored more than us as well. Both Scotland and Wales going to do better than us, says Hikari. Yeah, well, Scotland have got to score tonight. Look, I will have the Scotland versus Croatia game on as well. So Scooby-Doo FC have got a chance of going through. Let's see what happens with them. Or will they be firing blanks? Let's see. They've fired a lot of blanks so far. Will they be firing blanks again? Look, if Scotland go through, I'll applaud it. I will. I said I would, so I will. I'm obliged to do that now. So, yes, I will do. No problems doing that at all. What is your score prediction? I've already done it. It's going to be 2-0 to England. That's what I'm going to go with. No, so Saka has big game experience, but Sancho hasn't, says Manav. He's a contradiction. He's a working contradiction. Walking contradiction. He's indecisive. You know goldfish, the actual fish things, the goldfish things that you can buy from a supermarket. You can't buy them from a supermarket. You get them from a fair or something like that. Not an affair. You don't have an affair, at a relationship and then you win a goldfish. I mean, a fun fair where you get, candy floss and you go on the dodgems and stuff, and you can win goldfish, and they always die. But goldfish apparently have a memory of about 7 seconds. Well, Southgate is a goldfish. Yeah, he is. He's so indecisive. Check yourself, says Ian97. I see what you've done there. There is a Euros chat tonight at 11 o'clock on my Twitch channel, Goldbridge TV as well. Yes, I forgot about that. I will be doing that at 11 o'clock tonight. So post this game. I love it. You just get removed. Isn't this the guy from the United Stand? It is! I am the guy from the United Stand, Rocco. Well done. And let's go and have a look at what's going on. Could Sancho not play any minute at this Euros, Mark, says Salah Ahmed. What did I say, Salah? What did I say before this tournament? I don't think Sancho will play more than half an hour for England in this whole tournament. And I said that before the tournament even started. What's he doing? What's he doing down there? He's putting on an England shirt. He's an England fan. Who's he nicked that off? Why couldn't you walk in it? What are you doing? He's going to take a selfie now, look. Basically, the wife has said to him, don't you go out in an England top, you're too old. And he's gone, all right, it's all right, I'm going out in my Ciro Soterio shirt. He's got into the pub with his mates, he's pulled it out of his pocket, he's put it on, and he's saying, he's going to send a picture to her going, up yours. I'm out with the lads and I'm wearing an England top. But there you go. I think they're watching on the phone, actually. I think they're actually watching on the phone. There we go. He's waving. There we go. Are they actually watching That's Football? No. Oh, he's telling him the story now. I feel embarrassed. The comedy's always good until you get into trouble. It's like being in trouble with the teacher. This I used to do this when I was at school. So me and my mate used to sit at the back of the class. I've told you this before, and we never used to do any work. And we'd look at two girls in the corner, and he'd do one voice, and I'd do the other voice, and we'd be going, "Oh, I don't know what to have to lunch today. I might have mushy peas and this. Oh, I tell you what, I really fancy that Mark in the corner. The things I'd like to do with him, And you just do that sort of thing. But I've gone and got rumbled. Now. How does Sterling start again? Says Drisk Crawford. I'm stunned. I'm absolutely stunned. But that's the fan park in the corner anyway. Big shout out to Paddy Power for that. Hopefully we're going to see them standing up and celebrating a lot today because we've seen one goal. I mean, imagine if we were Scottish. Imagine if we were Scottish. That wouldn't be called the fan park. That would be called the Donny van der Beek park because everyone's just sat down on the bench. They never stand up. So we want to see some celebration tonight from those lots. They did wave as well. Yeah, fantastic. Look, how does Saka start, says Glove17. For me, it's not about how does Saka start. I don't mind Saka starting. At least it's evolution and change. What I don't understand or get is why Sterling and Phillips are starting. I mean, look, if Maguire's fit enough to drop Harry Mings, who's been really Tyrone Maguire and Harry Mings, if Tyrone Mings, who was arguably one of our man of the matches in the last game, gets dropped for Harry Maguire, but Jordan Henderson, who played in the friendlies before this tournament, isn't fit enough to remove Phillips, who's not been that good in the last game, that's quite interesting, isn't it? That is quite interesting. So for me, the changes would have been Sterling would have been out the team for Sancho and Phillips would have been out the team for Bellingham or Henderson. That's what I would have done. But Southgate, I hope we win tonight. What was my prediction? We'll win tonight. We'll all be singing It's Coming Home, and then we'll be going home in a week's time because I can't see this England team getting anywhere near the quality of a France or a Germany or with this Pratt in charge. I just can't see it. But I'm hopeful that we're going to get something enjoyable happening tonight. Would you do an interview with John Barnes on Paddy Power, says Ihab? I don't know whether John Barnes anything to do with Paddy Power? I don't know. Mourinho is. Get me him. Get me Mourinho. Imagine me and Mourinho doing a chat. That would be fantastic. Why are you such a bit... Oh, we've never seen that bit before. We've never seen the bar. Well done, camera guy. I like that. Mine's a pint. There's the bar, look. That's fantastic. There we go. Lovely. The fan park is filling up in London. Make sure you subscribe to the Paddy Power YouTube channel, because the more people that subscribe, I think they'll give us more feeds. And I'm not talking about crisps. I mean, I want to get this feed for more games in the Euros. So please subscribe to the YouTube channel of Paddy Power, which is the link in the video description. It just takes one click. And I reckon we'll get more feeds from this. Grealish is overrated, says Adrian Barker. I like Grealish. Big fan of Grealish. I'd love him to sign for United. Massive fan of Grealish. And yeah, I really would. I hope he does well. Messi's got more chance in this squad than Sancho, says goddamn. Goddamn. You're sleeping on Scotland, says Mershid. Well, Scotland are sleeping on something. They can't bloody score, mates. Loving the content, Mark, predicting a 1-0 win for England, says it's Dan. Mark Goldbridge, watch along with Jose Mourinho. That idea would be brilliant. He wouldn't do it with me, though. I think Mourinho's all about respect, isn't he? He thinks he's the best around. And, yeah, that's that. Grealish is from Birmingham. Yes, he is. You've got to hold and give, but do it at the right time. You must be slow or fast, but you must get to the line. You'll always hit you and hit. It's Jim White from Sky Sport. It's Sky Sports News. Jim White, yellow tie, cornflakes. Did you hear what Roy Keane says, Daki? No, I didn't. Let us know. Sterling doesn't put enough effort in off the ball. He doesn't put enough effort in on the ball. I mean, that bit of play against Scotland where he was in the wing, carried on holding it for ages when he could have just passed it to someone to put a cross in and then dived. That, for me, would have been enough to put him on the bench today. But obviously not for Southgate. But, I've seen this with managers through the years. They have an obsession with a certain player. It's happened with... Funnily enough, it did happen with John Barnes. It happened with Darren Anderton, with Venables. Barnes had it for years as well. Ericsson with the whole Lampard and Gerrard thing. These managers do get these obsessions, and ultimately they can be quite harming. Morn Jacob says, hi Mark, love your content from South Africa. Hopeful that Southgate will see he cannot go forward with defending, but with more attack, hope to see Sancho and Calvert-Lewin get some minutes. Well, without a shadow of a doubt, I think we will see Marcus Rashford on at some point. Does Sack of Shit play right wing for Arsenal? I genuinely don't know, says Sonny K. Sack of Shit. I mean, look, I like Saka. I do like Saka, but that nickname is pretty. I think that right there was a violation. But I like Saka, but there you go. That fan park is just down the road from me. I might pop over and get them to start chanting your name, says Nick P. Nick P, what you should do is you should get down to that fan park and start doing stuff in front of the camera so that we know that it's you. Like moonwalk past or something like that. Jack Grealish finally starting, says Moto Sir. And Mark, are we going to be blinded by the lights tonight, says Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. I know I can't sleep until I feel your touch. Tonight's going to be Grealish's night, I hope. Hello, Alvin Blocks. I hope you're doing well. What Schick gets a hat-trick? I don't know who this Schick is. It's Will Nee. He looks like Will Nee. It's not that person you're talking about. So if we win tonight and finish first, then we most likely get Germany or France in the last 16. If we draw, most likely face Spain in Copenhagen. Play for a draw, says Salah Ahmed. Nah, I don't need any of this defensive shite. I don't want none of this defensive shite. I want to see England win tonight, and I want to see England play France or Germany, and I want to see England beat France or Germany, because if we get to the quarter-final, Southgate's keeping his job. If we play some crap team in Copenhagen and spam our way to the bloody quarterfinals, he keeps his job. I actually want us to have a massively hard... You know what? I want to win the group, and I want to play Germany or France, and I'll be so excited all next week. You know why? You know why? Because English football will be in the best position it's been in for years. Because if we lose, he's out. He's gone. And the World Cup's in 18 months. I can deal with that. If we win, we've beaten a really good team and it might be the start of something. So bring on that last 16 game against Germany or France, because that's what I want to see. I want to see England out and Southgate out, or I want to see, well, more, I want to see England win, and then that can be the start of something. Better losing to France or Germany than an Iceland, says Paul H. Thoughts on Calhanoglu? He's gone to AC Milan. He's gone to Inter Milan, hasn't he? Thoughts on Foden not being on the bench, says Ammar. I don't know why Foden's not on the bench at all, which is a bit weird when Mason Mount's not on the bench. It basically surely means that we're probably going to see Jadon Sancho at some point, because we haven't got a number 10 playing, have we? I didn't realise Foden wasn't on the bench. Mason Mount is obviously not on the bench because he's self-isolating. What has Sancho done not to start yet, says Illusion Z Gaming. Just Southgate doesn't watch German football. It's like somebody said before, he probably can't be asked to pay for the subscription for it or something. Yeah, Foden's on a yellow card, but it doesn't mean that you don't put him on the bench at all. I mean, is that... Look, it'd be very easy for England, knowing that they're through, to take this game, a little bit casual. Don't take it casual. 3-0, come on, love from Donny, South Yorkshire, says Lewis Forster. Thank you very much. How are we doing anyway? We're feeling confident. I do think we'll win, but I thought we'd beat Scotland. Stupid. Jim White, Sky Sports News. Scotland are going to beat Croatia. Croatia are going to get beaten tonight, Mark. I'm telling you now. Jim White, Sky Sports News. Jim White, Sky Sports News. Yellow tie. Croatia are going to get beaten tonight. I'm telling you now. Talk sport. Foden been playing amazing, says Callum. Where? I don't agree. But where? He's been playing well in this. He's been playing well in the Manchester City shirt, but he's not been playing particularly well in this shirt. Is he Irish? Says Photo. Yeah, I'm sort of. I think I've been doing Jim White a little bit too much actually. But I'll tell you what. Who we can hear from. Well, I'll tell you what, Mark, I'm not happy with that team. I will never understand why he doesn't pick Chris Wood. What? Chris Wood's better than Harry Kane. I do not understand why Tarkowski and Wood are not in that team. You put Wood in that team and he'll be a cat amongst the pigeons. He'll be a tree in the forest, Chris Wood. And people say he's from New Zealand. These are minor issues. Minor issues, I'm telling you. Chris Wood up front and Dwight McNeil on the wing. Sod off these bloody fancy Saka and Sancho and Fodens. A nice, honest northern midfielder like Dwight McNeil. He won't let you down. Don't do Sean Dyche at the start of a 2-hour stream. You'll mess your voice up. Do you see if England win the Euros, everyone will get the Foden Gaza trim? Yeah, never going to happen. Debating, dear. Never going to happen. We don't need to worry about that. Sheldon, there's your shout out, mate. Hope you're doing well. Please subscribe, by the way, bottom right hand corner. I don't know why it's got 421,000 on that, because that is so wrong. We're not on that. I've not changed the overlay, have I? That's the wrong one. This is the one we want to look at. 436,000 is what we're on. So please subscribe, bottom right hand corner. We're trying to get up to 437,000 tonight. So subscribe, bottom right hand corner. Share the video and smash a like on the video. I'm going to go with an England 2-0 win. We are 15 minutes away from the start of this game. We are very, very excited. I hope you are as well. It's not hot in England. It's crap weather for the summer. It's cloudy. It's 15 degrees. I don't think it's raining, but it's not fantastic by any means. We would like a little bit better, really, but we're not going to get it. We're not going to get it, are we? As much as we would like to see it. Is Saka starting? Yes, he is, Luca. The starting team is Southgate. No, he's not started himself. Well, that wouldn't surprise me. Southgate is not starting. It is Pickford, Walker, Stones, Maguire, Luke Shaw, Phillips, Rice, Saka, Grealish, Sterling, and, you guessed it, you got caned, it's Harry Kane. From an Inter Milan fan, but also a supporter of Rosenborg BK and Belgium national team, I wish you good luck and sorry for my bad English, says Remo. Very good. Very, very good, Remo. You know, very, very good. Sancho should be starting, says Foot Tips. I think we all agree with that. Got nearly 10,000 watching. It's not even kickoff yet. which is fantastic. Really appreciate that. Lots of people at Wembley today, of course. Not up to beyond 25% yet. That is apparently going to happen for the final and the semi-final. Is Grealish under pressure to perform? I think Grealish... If there's one thing I'll tell you about Jack Grealish, I'm from Birmingham. I'll tell you what, mate, I don't worry about this. I don't worry about the pressure because I'm from Birmingham and I'm Jack Grealish and I don't worry, mate. I don't worry about it. I just go out there and play my football. You know, that's what I do. I'm from Birmingham, South Birmingham, and I just go and play the way I want to play. I just go and play the way I want to play. You know, I don't worry about playing. Jack Grealish, don't worry about it. I did sound a bit Scouse there. I didn't sound Birmingham, which is ridiculous considering I've lived here for over 10 years. Portugal can still play England, which I'm hoping will happen as I'm half Portuguese, says Chris. I think you're going out tomorrow. To be honest. Jack Grealish doesn't have an Irish accent. He doesn't go, "Hello there, I'm Jack Grealish. Yeah, I love a pint of Guinness there, I do. So I will. Yeah, get me some of that Guinness, like." That was Scouse again. Thoughts on the Ireland football team, says Jack. Not very good. Not very happy about that, but you're not very good. What happened to your Irish football team? You know, when Irish eyes are smiling and all that jazz, and yes, not as good as you should be. To be fair. But hey ho, here we go. We go a little bit high and we go a little bit low. We are getting close to kick off. 10 minutes. Can't wait. We've got the fan park, as you can see. Have a little look at what's going on. He needs to move it away from the bar a little bit, that camera. But, you know, I'll put up with that for the moment. But, you know, I'll be moaning in a minute. I like it back the other way. Can't see the shard anyway. But what are they doing? They're all getting a bit excited. Good to see a mix of people there. In relation to that is a lady, I think. Is she the only lady at the table? No. So what? Doesn't matter. She probably knows more than them lot. But yeah, I think officially she's the only lady at the table. One lady and 6 men. Looks like they're having a good time. Hello, Mark. Looking forward to see this team play, says Vignesh. Looking forward to seeing Grealish play. Definitely. It might not be a lady. It could be Brian May. Could be the guy from Arsenal, Guendouzi. We don't know. You know, I'm actually saying it's a lady. It might not be a lady. It's a very good point. Very good point. There's not going to be an orgy at the fan park. AMG Harry, you always have to take it downhill. There's no need for any of that. But tell you what, if I was at that fan park, I'd be above my head, where that guy's basically sat on my head. But that's where I would be, not sat on my face, but I'd be sat up there, having a pint at the bar. You've got to love that. You've got to love it. Right, so look, let's go back to the studio for now. But hopefully we're going to see those lot celebrating a lot, because we've only seen them celebrate once. And big up to Paddy Power for providing the stream for us at the fan park in London. Which, you know, the first game, wasn't it, against Croatia, it was really hot. It was a Sunday afternoon and it was fantastic. The Scotland game, it was raining. Today it's just a little bit cloudy. And, you know, we hope for more, but we don't get that. We don't get the weather back, which is a shame. Goldfinger, brother. He's a man with a man with a... I'm nervous, everybody. That's why I'm talking. I'm nervous. I'm nervous about tonight's game. I think it could be very interesting how it goes. But let's see. We've got nearly 10,000 watching. Please smash a like on the video and share the video. You can share it on your Twitter and your Facebook. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. The calm before the storm bridge is what I call it, because are you ready? Are you, as Elton John once sang, are you ready for love? Absolutely what, Mark? I'm absolutely furious. You can't talk about Sir Elton John without speaking about Gary Barlow. I'm the song man. You can't do Elton John. No, he doesn't like that. I'm the man. Sir Gary Barlow. You're not a Sir, Gary. Well, I should be. But it's absolutely incredible. And here's my idol, Gary Neville. Gary Barlow, Gary Neville. We sound a little bit similar, but I'm a lot slower in the way I talk. Absolutely incredible, Mark. It's absolutely fantastic to be here. And I hope England can win tonight and Scotland as well. Get out. Get out. I don't want Scotland winning. None of that. None of that nonsense. I don't want Scotland to win. If they win, I'll give them pleasure. I will not be giving any Scottish people pleasure. I will give them applause if they win, but I am not going to want them to win. No. No. You come down to our country, giving it the big one, celebrating a 0-0. Lithuania in kilts. Forget about it. Forget about it. But if you win, I will give you the praise. If you lose, happy days. Happy days. Jim White, Sky Sports. I've just realised I do need to get the second screen on because there is another game that we can put on. Hi Mark, from an Italian fan. Hope to see England moving forward in the tournament. Good luck for tonight. You have a fantastic squad, says Oscar Martinelli. Well, look, big up. I think everyone's going to say well done, Oscar. You've got a fantastic team, a fantastic manager, a fantastic way of playing as well. I think we will see you in the latter stages and looking forward to watching you on Saturday night against Austria. What 2 cracking games on Saturday. Wales against Denmark. And Wales, that's going to be a cracker because that's Jordan against me. I'm Team Denmark and he's Team Wales. He's Team Wales because he's Welsh. I'm Team Denmark because it's not Wales. Basically. No, I've got a lot of love for Denmark. England players coming out. Come on, England, let's get the win tonight, says David Smith. Thanks for the super chat. Jim White, Sky Sports News. Yeah, fantastic. Croatia. Can they do it? Tonight, live it is, I believe, on, I don't know. We don't know yet. I don't know, mate. I've got no cockney there. That'll load up in a minute. Denmark's going to win, says Zigzag. We got nearly 10,000 in. And we have not even kicked off yet. Goldbridge Ultras in the house. Advath, yes, you are the Goldbridge Ultras. That's what we decided last night when we had Thogden and Thogdad, who were at the game. Hopefully they're having a good time. I know the easier path theory has been ridiculed, but Southgate is a bit of a prat. Stat padder, sorry, says Nick P. A World Cup semi in a shithouse. A Euro quarter-final would do him. At that last 16 loss would get him fired. Oh, you know what, mate? You know what? You might be onto something there. I tell you what, geezer, you might be on something there. Nick Peanut, he might be on something there. Yo, you know what? If Southgate bores the shit out of us tonight, I'm going in on him. Just to protect your job. Protect your job. That's not what we won in 66 for you to protect your job. Get out there and play some football. United Stand says 0-0 incoming. Maybe that's the way it's going to go. Red Harlow says, hi Mark, as a fan of yours, I hope England does well. As an American, I have fun watching them struggle. Yeah, mate, I don't care if you like me or United Stand. You don't have to support England. That's not how it works. You don't have to do that. Don't think, oh, I like Mark, I hope they do well. I've got lots of years of hurt here, so don't worry about it. It is what it is, you know. End of the day, we do what we do. We go with what we've got. Oh, I tell you what, that was a good, enjoyable 45 minutes. I don't know about the next 45 minutes. I hope England can deliver. I do really get into the tournament bubble. I know a lot of people I respect who are United fans who just couldn't give a shit about England. They're like, not bothered. I'm a United fan. I'm not an England fan, and I get that. I do get that. I really do. But for me, you know, maybe it's the. I do like tournament football and I do like international football. I can't stand it for 2 years, but I do love it. Next 90 minutes, Mark, says Advath. What the fuck does Sancho have to do to play, says DB. They're staying home, says TCM. And England looks like Norwich City. And as an American, but a huge fan of the Prem, I root for England in the Euros, says Instant Crank. And I live in Northern Ireland, but I've always supported England, says AJ Black. And Mark, you should do England Football Manager. Do that. I didn't know you could do that. Here we are then. It was a girl. There we go. It wasn't Gwen Dosey. It was a girl. And she looks well up for it. football. Sexists. That's not a girl. That's just a man with long hair. But they're looking excited. He wants some more beer, he does, in the red top. Get me some beer, mate. They're up for it. They need to turn the camera that way, because we're only really looking at one table. There's more tables. I feel like I'm in their house there. He's having a great time. He's loving it. Hey up! Why is ITV2 showing the England game as well? Meant to be showing Scotland, Czech Republic, you prats. Has anyone else got that? Here we go. Look, here we go. He's loving it. He's singing. Dancing Queen, feel the beat on the tambourine. Oh yes, you can dance. You can die having the time of your life. Woo! See that? Yeah, they loved it. Thanks. Classic ABBA. Classic ABBA. There we go. So we've gone back there again. Move over. Other way. Move over. I can't look at a bar all night. Move it. Move it across. Make sure you subscribe. Bottom right hand corner. We're getting very close. What's going on here? What? This is not ITV2. You're having a bloody laugh, lads. Czech Republic v England is on ITV2 as well. Why are you putting ITV? Why has ITV2 got Czech Republic versus England on as well? What can be different? They're having a bloody laugh. It's on ITV4. That's why, says Moon Tea. Thanks, everybody. You're superstars. You know you are. You know what you are. Come on, lads. Hey, up, hey. Come on, let's get singing. Sing it. Let's do another ABBA song. Let's do... You could change your mind. I'm the first in line. Honey, I'm still free. Take a chance on me. Let's do that. Anyway, I'm on the right channel now. What do I think the score will be? He's having a right laugh at that now. Look at him. Look at him. Yeah, he wants to sing ABBA. Do. Pushed by an apple shaker tree. Good. We could do this all night. Anyway, we're about to kick off. The talk is over. Perisic, Petrovic, Vlasic, Kovacic, Brozovic, Modric, Lovren, they're all playing for Croatia. McTominay is playing for Scotland. Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Doo. Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Doo. I'm looking at the wrong screen. Look at the top screen. I'm actually watching Scotland-Croatia. Even though it's in Scotland, it looks like nobody's bothered. Even the Scottish know. Even the Scottish know. We're going out. Right, we're waiting for kickoff here. I want England to win. You know, if we play for a ball, if we play for a ball draw, I'm going to go absolute. I'm going to be absolutely furious if we play for a draw. We've got to go and win this game. You've got to hold and give, but do it at the right time. You can be slow or fast, but you must get to the line. They'll always hit you and hurt you. Defend and attack. There's only one way to hit them. Get round their back. So England bent the knee. Czech Republic didn't. For anybody who wants to comment on that. But the kickoff has kicked off. And let me just get that timer going as well. Gareth Prattgate. Well, we have started here. Come on, England! Do you think Southgate even watches Sancho during the season? Almost as if he's there to be a mascot, says Owen. He's got no idea. He's got no idea. And look, I don't think some United fans have got any idea how good Sancho can be. I don't think many English fans know how good Sancho can be. But you'd expect the boss of the England national side to have a bit of a clue. It's in your job. It's in your job description, you prat. You know what? Southgate not knowing about Sancho would be like being employed as a bloody, I don't know, hairdresser, and not knowing how to use a pair of scissors. You know, it's ridiculous. Scotland just had a corner there and they punched it away. It was a chance for Scotland. They're going long ball FC here. Jim White, Sky Sports. We're going long ball FC here against Croatia. Scotland will probably bloody win, you know. It's been one of them tournaments. Right, England, they've got to get the passing going. Interested to see what Harry Maguire's like. Is he fully fit? Very important player to have back for England, Maguire. I think him and Stones complement each other very well. I thought Tyrone Mings played very well. He did play very well, but Harry Maguire's better than Mings. You know, it's as simple as that. Harry Kane coming too deep again. Harry, you're bloody way too deep. Get up the fucking pitch, you dickhead. Look how deep he is again. Sterling! Oh, he's hit the post. England hit the post. Grealish with the ball to Sterling. He's lobbed it over the keeper and he's hit the Denver. But no, that's the bar. He's hit the post. He's hit Chris. He's hit the Wood mark. He's hit Chris Wood. What a ball. It's Luke Shaw who passes it. What a ball by Luke Shaw. World class. And to be fair, Sterling probably should score, but he hits the post. Wonderful ball by Luke Shaw. Wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful, Mark. It's a joy to see a left back hitting a ball like that. It was absolutely incredible. And what a ball by Luke Shaw. The live chat can't believe it. And I think he should have scored. But it's a good start by England, that is. Get in front. Don't let them back. Don't play for a draw. But I don't like Harry Kane coming deep. I want him to stay on the last man. You're the number 9. You're a number 9. Lovely ball by Luke Shaw. Absolutely brilliant, Mark, says Nick. Please subscribe, bottom right hand corner. Oh, the camera's on the move. The camera's on the move. That guy in the cream. Is that Simon Cowell? No. There he is in the cream jacket. He's a right show off. There we go. Look, they're all having a good time. The fog on the Tyne. Oh, look at them. Londoners. Londoners. Say what you like about Londoners, but no, literally do. Oh, I thought that was my sister then. Imagine if that had been my sister. I'd be like, what are you doing in a bloody London? I thought it was. Lucky likey. Here's Luke Shaw. He's had a good start. Get that ball to Shaw and Grealish. They look lively. We've got to use that left-hand side. I don't think we're going to use the right-hand side much, you know. We've got a Leyton Orient right back who's on a nitro boost, and then a young Arsenal lad. Although, get the ball to the young Arsenal lad. I quite like him. He might be able to cause some problems. I actually haven't got a problem with Saka starting. Can I just say? I know people are calling him Saka shit, but I think that's because he plays for Arsenal. He can't help that. I do like Saka. I've always said Saka's a good player. I remember him coming up to Old Trafford a couple of years ago in October, and not on his own. He was playing for Arsenal, and he was really good. Harry Kane again, deep, hitting a long frigging ball. It pisses me off. I know it's only 5 minutes gone, but why is Harry Kane playing like he's bloody Paul Pogba? Get up front. Whether he should be playing over Sancho, I think there's a debate to be had there. Of course there is a debate to be had there. But Czech Republic won't be a joke. They won't be a joke. That's it, Harry. Stay up on your last man. Grealish playing at 10. Number 10. Personally, I'd prefer Grealish to be playing at... oh, he's given a foul there. Foul by Rice. Bit of a chance for Scotland there. They've had a good start. Shea Adams. Yeah, I prefer Grealish off the left-hand side. And he wins a free kick there. Kane's auditioning for Pep. Yeah, none of this false 9 shit. You're a real 9. You're not a false 9. Luke Shaw needs some support here. Who's coming towards him? Be good to have Maguire and Shaw back playing together, though. That's a combination, and so is Stones and Walker. I mean, Calvin Phillips has got to have a big game tonight. I thought, you know, was that just a blip, the Croatia game? Mark, I can confirm that it is a woman in the fan park, says Thomas Bennett. It is, yes, we can see her. Make sure you subscribe to the Paddy Power YouTube channel. I've put the link in the video description. The reason I say that is because if they get some subscribers, they'll probably give us the fan park stream for more games in the knockout stage, which would be fantastic. Talking to Paddy Power, we're live on the Paddy Power YouTube channel as well. I can see Alpha Gaming's there. Vocalist Vines is there. Marketing James is there. And Asian Gamer, DJ Ashby, Aidan McCrudden, Bintang, Flash C974, TJ Reagan and Flynn. Hope you're all having a good time over there. I will pop back in now and again. How are we all doing? Like, share and subscribe, says Ihab. Yeah, please smash a like on the video and subscribe, bottom right hand corner. All the watch-alongs will be on this channel now until the end of the tournament. I mean, they've all been on anyway. Cross comes in, Pickford gets hold of it. One, pump it up a little more. Get the party going on the dance floor. Get the tempo up, come on. I've got to get this tempo. Oh, Phillips. He's got to be told about that. He got no shout at all, and he nearly got robbed. Come on, that pass is on, Declan. Forward pass. Oh, get rid of this boring shit, football. What's all this about? Passing it around the back and going backwards. Don't you be playing for a bloody draw to finish second, you cowards. Win the bloody game. Look at this. Look at this. Mark, do you agree that a tenner is a tenner? This is Matt Preston. It's literally like watching Man United sustain Grayson. Oh, it's the same old crap. It's the same old crap. Slow tempo. Pump it up a little more. Goldometer. Croatia, I think, have got a 70% chance of scoring first in that game. And I think in this game, I hate to say it, but I think England 60-40. There's a foul on Kane here. Advath says it is a bit like United, passing out at the back for a bit and then a long ball. Twitch tonight at 11 o'clock, West AKS, Goldbridge TV. We'll be chatting Euros. Shot from distance there from Scotland to Shea Adams. Just wide, wants a corner, but it did go out. It was speculative, but he said, you know what? I'm a guy that likes to be speculative. And it definitely looked like it was a corner, to be fair. So England going to whack a free kick into the box here. It's quite far out. See, the trouble with England is you get all excited before the game. I can't wait for the knockout stages. Harry Maguire, oh, back post. It wasn't Harry Maguire anyway, it was Stones. Tony says, don't buy Rice, he won't improve you in possession. It's a funny thing with Declan Rice, isn't it? Because I would take Declan Rice at United, but then if he's a flop, you obviously want him to go to Chelsea or Man City. But I would take him at United, I would. Got to be honest. It's slow, said Rex. It's proper slow. Remember though, Czech Republic are probably playing for a draw themselves. A draw would put them through top. But then again, if you're Czech Republic, surely you'd want to lose. Look at that long ball again. Fucking hell. Side to side passing, then a long ball. Is that really what all we've got? Like, You do wonder with the players that we've got, how many times have we got Jack Grealish or Saka on the ball with ball to feet in the final third yet in 10 minutes? Probably twice. They're all dropping deep. Good turn by Saka here. Go on, lad. Go on, lad. Go on then. Yes, nice ball to Phillips. Don't mess it up. They've got men in the box. Oh, why did you refuse the cross, you prat? Saka holds it up. Grealish heads it back in. Kane, lay it off to Grealish. Grealish into the box. Go on, Jack. Little dink to the back post. Goal! Sterling! Get in! Get in! Get in! Get in! Get in! England 1. Czech Republic 0. Sterling makes it 1-0. Lovely play by Grealish. And Sterling just uses his forehead to head it in. It's his second goal of the tournament. England are 1-0. Shut up. Shut up and get in the back of the net. England lead 1-0. Grealish with the brilliant work. Lovely play by Saka to start it off. Magnificent. Saka thinks he's scored. He's took his top off. It wasn't that much of involvement, mate. But look at this by Grealish. Stands his man up. Gets across. That's why Grealish should be on the wing. Absolutely fantastic. England 1-0. They're loving it. Look at him. He's exercising his arms as well. Lovely. 1-0 England. Come on. Come on then. Let's be having you. Let's be having you. Lovely stuff. He should have scored one. He scored another. And another one. Brilliant. That's why Grealish should be on the wing. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. He's the only player we've got on the left-hand side who will go past the man. People don't realise that Jack Grealish is actually not really like Foden, not really like Mason Mount. He is actually brilliant off the left-hand side. Their ability to skip past the man and put a cross in. He's so good. So good. 10 minutes gone and he's already got an assist. Brilliant. Come on, England. Grealish is just so good, says Hassan. Absolutely love it. Brilliant play. That's exactly where Grealish needs to be in the team. On that left-hand side. Get Mount back in at 10. Grealish on the left. I mean, I don't know what we're going to do with Sterling, to be fair. But, yeah, fantastic. Hi, Mark. 2 CDMs again. Hope it works. Southgate plus any news on Sancho to United. Have a good night, says Mohammed Idris. Thanks for the super chat there. Thanks for the sticker from Renate. Nothing on Sancho to United at the moment, but yeah, Southgate will always try and be defensive because he's a defensive coach. And this is music to my ears because I want England to play. If you're a Southgate out person and you're like, oh God, look at him, he's out of trouble. He's not out of trouble. We win this game, we're playing France or Germany. He's in big trouble then. He's going to have to play some decent football to beat them. And if he beats them, fair play. And if he doesn't, he's sacked. Rice is like Jack Rodwell overrated, says Thomas. What a lovely turn it was by Saka as well. Lovely. But Grealish makes things happen. That's what he does. Grealish undroppable now, says Sean. That's what you want to happen. Just get him in the team. Look at Kane coming deep again. Get in on that last man. Good pressure by Kyle Walker. That's what you want to see. A bit of pressing. Press the ball. Oh, here we go. Grealish again. That's a foul. Well done. See, wins fouls, Jack Grealish as well. Foulish. They'll sack Southgate if he doesn't get past the last 16. 100%. He's got to go. Albert says, I get you, bro, but as I say this again, we English can be so critical because we just got to be disappointed with so much talent. Himanshu says, Grealish is a baller. He wins loads of free kicks and makes things happen. He does. He does. That's why he should be in the team. Look, there's no doubting the ability of a Phil Foden and a Mason Mount, but Grealish needs to be in the team. I very rarely miss. I don't get it wrong very often. Welcome to Members Club, Jay. Chance for England to put a cross in here. Oh, my throat's hurting because of the Sean Dyche impression. Terrible cross there by Saka, but I think we're going to get a corner from it, which is good. Thanks everyone for tuning in, by the way. Smash a like of the video and subscribe. How are they doing at the fan park? We've actually had them celebrating. Look. Corner to England. Let's stay with the fan park for the corner. We've seen him celebrate once. Luke Shaw. Oh. Saka, go wide to Grealish. You're greedy. You're too greedy. Free kick. Oh, whatever, ref. That was a bloody foul. You're having a bloody joke. He's having a laugh. He's having a laugh. That was a bloody foul, that was. Croatia have scored. Scooby-Doo. Croatia has scored. Lithuania and kilts are losing. It's a Sky Sports. Jim White. Cross comes in. Croatia. Oh no, I can't believe it, man. Iron Brew. I can't believe it. Perisic with the head down. Sky Sports, Jim Sports. And it's Vlasic. He's not flaccid there. It's into the bottom corner. And nightmare for Scotland here. Croatia have scored. Oh, it's terrible. Jim White, Sky Sports. Tartan Army. 1-0 down. Injustice in Hampden Park. It's not injustice. We just always say that. Vlasic, 17 minutes. Scotland. Jim White, Sky Sports, Iron Brew, Scooby-Doo. Battered Mars bars. It doesn't matter. It's over. They're going out at the moment, Scotland. They're bottom with 1 point and no goals scored. Alpha Gaming, thanks for the super chat there. As an Irishman, I actually wouldn't mind England winning the Euros if it means we'll never have to hear about 66 again, says Alan Manda. And hi Mark, please can you congratulate Lauren on a lovely nude sideboard and let her know that Goldbridge is a long-term part of her life, says Molloy. Congratulations on your sideboard, Lauren, and welcome to the party, pal. Another chance for no. This is Czech Republic putting the cross in. I might refer to Czech Republic as Austria. I'm telling you now. I might do it. Hello everybody on Wash and Go. Says Alpha Gaming. We qualified, so just go out and play. Mark, any more FIFA streams? Says Oscar. Yeah, it'll be on Goldbridge TV on Twitch. Should have started Sancho, says State. Hey, we're doing all right at the moment. Grealish is brilliant, says Flynn. Grealish with an immediate impact, says Aim Squad. And Man United fans, Grealish might not be as talented as Pogba, but he's more consistent. I would love Jack Grealish at Manchester United. I've said it time and time again. I'd love him at Manchester United. Anyway, let's come back to the studio there. That's a free kick, ref. That's a free kick. So Scotland are losing. Croatia, I said, would have too much class for them. Is Calvin Phillips. Oh no. Look at the cross by Jack Grealish. Saka leaped to get it. And Sterling did get it. On the back post. 2 goals for Sterling. He scored 100% of England's goals in this tournament. Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo. Of course, if Scotland go out, Scooby-Doo FC doesn't die. Scooby-Doo FC will still... Jim White, Sky Sports. Scooby-Doo FC will not die if Croatia beat Scotland because Denmark, Great Danes, Scooby-Doo FC, Scooby-Doo was a Great Dane. Denmark, Great Dane. So Denmark will become Scooby-Doo FC if Scotland go out. It's as simple as that. You should react to the most controversial Top Gear moments, says Martin. Sounds interesting. 20 minutes. The sheep better pray Denmark beat Wales, says Jack Cooney. But what England need to do now is not sit back. This is the Southgate way, isn't it? Sit back and counter. Sterling. Kane. You've got to go wide, Kane. Oh, it's a shame. Saka was in acres of space. A better pass from Sterling would have led to a better pass from Harry Kane, would have led to a goal for England, but it didn't happen. But we've had 20 minutes here and England are leading 1-0. What an exciting game it would be next Tuesday. England playing the second place team from France's group. If things stay the same, England are top. Please subscribe, bottom right hand corner. We're on the road to 437,000. If everyone does it, we'll do it. Bottom right hand corner to subscribe. Thanks everyone for tuning in. You're welcome. That's Football is for everybody. It's not a United channel or anything like that. Himanshu makes an interesting point. Do you think Harry Kane is injured? No. I don't. I've not heard anything about that. If Croatia has too much class for them, what's that make us? You need Harry Bain, says Cat Kitty. I'm Harry Bain. I play up front for England. I'm Harry Bain. Harry Bain. I forgot about Harry Bain. That's it's like a cross between Harry Kane and Bane from Batman. I will not bury another Batman. She was only 16 years old. I told her to not blow the bloody doors off. I will not bury another Batman. I will not bury another Batman. I will not bury another Batman, Master Wayne. I will not bury another Batman. I will not bury another Batman. The Scotland national side. I can't. I wanted to do David Attenborough, but I'm not in the mood. The Scottish national side is on the brink of extinction. One more goal from Croatia and their lives will be over. Not good. Not very good, actually. Come on, England. Come on. Let's get some more soccer goals. Why are we so obsessed by long ball? Very good point by Hayden there. We are a long ball team, let's be honest. Basically, that's what we do. It's such a waste, though. It's such a waste hitting long balls because you've got Grealish, Mount, Foden, Sancho, Bellingham. They're all creatives from the midfield, from different phases of the midfield. And Harry Kane's a really good number 9. You've got Harry Kane dropping deep. And basically, we're just looking for long balls to Sterling and Saka. I would gladly take Raheem for my country. He scored 14 out of 18 appearances for England. He's not getting the respect he deserves, in my opinion. Look, I don't dislike Raheem Sterling. I think I've said it before. I think Raheem Sterling does get a lot of unfair. Scotland nearly scored. They didn't. He gets a lot of unfair criticism, and I think some of the media criticism over the years is disgusting. But I didn't think he played very well in the last game, and Saka's done very, very well. Oh, he's pulling out worldies here. Sterling into Kane. Lay it back, Kane. Phillips, lay it back, Phillips. Bloody Grealish has been stood there for about 20 minutes. Oh, they don't want to pass to Grealish. Rice will, you see. Here's Grealish. Give him the ball. Number 7. What lovely ball into Shaw. Lovely cross in by Shaw. Kane should be attacking that better. Get it to Kane and get it to Grealish and better things happen. Come on. That's more like it. No, but Raheem Sterling is an infuriating player. I understand it because lovely ball in by Declan Rice to Harry Kane there. He can pass forward. Now Grealish. This is good. See, we can pass. We've got players who want to pass. Let them do it. Pass and move. Lovely. In the final third. Give it to Grealish. That's what we need to do. Oh, that's a poor ball by Phillips. Sort your passing out, Phillips. Come on, Harry. Again. Nice ball into Kane. First time shot. 2-0. Oh, he's got to score. Oh, what a save by the keeper. Harry Kane nearly scored. Didn't score. Should have scored. That should be a goal. Yeah, you can bang the floor, Kane, but you've got to score that. Get 2-0 and we're on easy street. Lovely pass by Harry Maguire as well. Breathe the pressure. Come play the game, I'll test you. Luke Shaw cross. Too much on it. That's the second time, Luke. Phillips, give it to Saka. Now give it to Grealish. Here he is, edge of the box, Jack Grealish. He's going to dink one in. Oh, it was a good cross. It's headed away. Put the pressure on. Put the pressure on. Go on, put the pressure on. He's going to dive and win a free kick. So predictable, ref. Yes. Yes, sir. I can boogie. I could. I don't know the song. What's the Scottish song that they love to sing? You know I'm going to Google the lyrics. Yeah. Well, it would be wrong of me not to, having to listen to what they did last time. Yes, sir, I can boogie. If you stay, you can't go wrong. I can boogie, boogie woogie, all night long. Probably out of tune, but it doesn't matter if it's out of tune. Doesn't matter if it's out of tune, because you're cool. Oh, yes, sir, I can boogie. If you stay, you can't go wrong. Oh, I can boogie, boogie woogie, all night long. Good hit. Good save by Pickford. I've got to stop being arrogant. It could go against us. England tactics very similar to me. Long balls, says Elliot. Okay. I don't know why I went Good shot from Czech Republic. I tell you what, it's a good save by Pickford. Both hands, arms at full stretch. Doesn't actually have very long arms, though. I mean, when he's in a green kit, people think he's a Tyrannosaurus Rex. But he did make a good save there. It's a corner for the Czech Republic. In it comes, headed away. Is what? Come on, second ball. Second ball. And Declan Rice does just about clear it. Put the kettle on. If you know, you know. Harry Kane is a CDM, nobody knew. Maguire looking world class. How good is his passing? Makes sure look good, says Suki. What? What are you on about? Another corner for Czech Republic here. I want England to get the second goal. Saka man of the match so far, says Sean Dyche. I'm in the United States. How the hell is my feed 10 seconds ahead of yours? It's called YouTube, Josh Croft. There's obviously a YouTube delay, isn't there? As I've told people before. YouTube doesn't do real time. Scotland on the attack here. Scotland have actually played all right from what I've seen in this first half an hour. Get it out! Get it out! Cross comes in again. Get it out! Harry Maguire, that's what he's there for. Grealish helps it out as well. Go on, Harry Kane. That's pace for you. Go on. Well done. That door will need to close.
Yeah, no, I'm going back.
Thanks. It's like Piccadilly Circus in here. Kane with the pace, says Kaya. I really shouldn't have done that. Look at that. I keep thinking that is my sister. Not the one in the red top. Oh, no. No. No, no, no. No, no, no. The bloody cat's yowling now. Sort it out. Come on. Oi! Sort that cat out. I'm not having this. I'm not having that in the background. We're doing my bloody head in. Wow. Get rid of it. It'll do me head in. I can't be listening to that. I can't listen to that. She's wearing dungarees. Well done. Are they back in fashion now? I used to wear them when I was like 2. Dungarees. Blast from the past. Alright, it's an annoying sound, a cat meowing. It's like pigeons. Can't be doing with it. I know it's nature, but I just can't. I can't be doing with it. Give me it. Not when I'm trying to watch football. I can't be doing with that. Scotland's going home. You know what tactics Steve Clarke should be working on? He should be getting the best video editor in the world because Braveheart's a really long film. Get me Braveheart edited down to 5 minutes for half time. All the good bits, all the music, 5 minutes. That's my team talk at half time. They need it. Good blocking by England there, That was a really good chance for Czech Republic. And England just throwing their bodies at the ball. Maguire, Rice, Stones, good blocks. Why is the United stand on? That's football. Shit. Sorry about that. I'm sat here having a good old chat and we're in the United stand studio. Sorry about that. I didn't even know. I just could see people going United stand. I thought, oh, they've got the United stand. TUS Army's here to give me some support. And then I looked at the screen. What a prat. Hello, welcome to the United stand. Today we're going to talk about Jadon Sancho for something new. Half an hour gone. I do worry about England though, because we've not been dominated. It's a bit like the Czech Republic game again, isn't it? It's not been dominant from England. I really do think we should be... Oh, lovely ball by Kane into Saka. Now, Sterling's got loads of room. Terrible cross. Terrible cross. Corner. Scotland are going to lose Grant Hanley here. He's going to go off. He doesn't want to go off. What did he do with it?
Give it some food.
All right. He might start again, you know. The Sancho stand, says James Earl-Jones. Yeah, Hanley looks like he's coming off for Scotland. He's not happy. He's rubbing his head. He looks injured. Scott McKenna comes on, whoever he is. Mark, Jack Grealish or fully fit Rashford on the left? Grealish, Paul. I don't think England need to play Sterling and Rashford. They're both like the same sort of player in relation to their flair fast players. You've got to have a creative. You know, if you're playing Sterling off the left, you've got to play, you know, a Sancho off the right. If you're playing Grealish off the right, you play a Rashford off the left. It's you know, that's what you do. Yeah, if you're from the United stand, Dean, you're TUS Army. If you're not a United stander and you don't support United, you're a Goldbridge Ultra. Are you a TUS Army or are you a Goldbridge Ultra? Is Levin going to do any watch-alongs, says James Earl-Jones? Well, watch-alongs aren't going to happen for a while, are they? But we haven't decided on what we're doing with that there. Immense contribution by Maguire with piercing forward passes. Such an immense underappreciated player. Imagine Maguire on the right with a solid left-footed centre-back. Great balance to the team. Angie, I think you got everything right there until you started talking about moving Harry Maguire from the left to the right. I think Maguire works really well with Luke Shaw. Definitely. Yellow card in the Croatia game. Sky Sports, Jim White. We've got a yellow card like my tie. Yeah, fantastic. It's a fair tackle from me, but it's a foul and it's a yellow card for Scott McKenna. He's only been on the pitch a minute and he's been booked. The sub has been booked after a minute. Oh, yes, sir. I can boogie, I can dance all night away. Oh, yes, sir. I can boogie all night long. You know I'm going to keep doing it. Why does Saka look like a Thomas the Tank Engine character? Brilliant footballer, though, says Casino. I don't know what you're on about, mate. Goal! Oh, shit, I thought it was in. Sushik, I nearly went, shit. Shit. That was really nearly a goal. Don't let them counter, says Patrick. What's the goldometer for both games? Well, I was right. The goldometer has come up trumps again. I said that England would score the first goal, and I said that Croatia would score the first goal, and that's what happened. At the moment, I'm 50-50 in the England-Czech Republic game. I'm not confident England are going to get the next goal, so I'm going to go 50-50. In the Scotland-Croatia game, I'd say 70% Croatia are going to get the second goal. Love from Norway. All England games are sold out at this football festa here in Oslo. Massive support from Norway, says Rick. Thumbs up. Shaw, brilliant. And Advath says Grealish is sitting down Southgate at the moment. England need the second goal. I don't think this will stay 1-0. Of course, England haven't conceded a goal in this tournament yet. I don't think it's like Italy, though. It's not a confident clean sheets for England. I just think we've played toothless teams. Scotland games on ITV4. Scooby-Doo. What's the crowd doing? Let's have a look. Bit subdued, but happy. Good interception by Kyle Walker. England just gifting a little bit too much possession up here, I think, at the moment. Nice take by Calvin Phillips. Into Saka. Go on, find a pass. Find a pass. That's the ball. Grealish. Look at the pace of Grealish. Into Sterling. Into Shaw. Oh, it's a corner. Lovely play. Lovely play on the counter there. That's how you want to play. Saka on the right. Into Grealish. Into Sterling. Into Shaw. Win a corner. Lovely play. And this is what you get with Luke Shaw. If you're not a United fan, this is what you get with Luke Shaw. Boundless energy. He's like a puppy Labrador. He'll just run and run and run. Back and forth, back and forth. He won't stop running. Ozzy Payne says Shaw's been amazing. But this is what he's like for United. He just won't stop running. Lovely playing by Croatia. They're still in the box. England have got a corner, but I'm just watching the Croatia game here. Lovely play. That's gone wide. England's corners come to nothing. In fact, Walker's just kicked it all the way back to Pickford. Shaw getting a lot of love in the chat, which is good to see. God, I need that stretch. Mark, would you be disappointed with the Czech score? I know we get home advantage next round, but Germany-Portugal when second place will be easier. Andrew, I don't even think Southgate's good enough to be our coach, so I would be more than happy with England topping the group and playing a hard team. I'm fed up of seeing England, scam results against teams we should beat. I want to see us play hard teams, so yeah, I want us to finish top. Get Kane off, says Unknown. You're dropping too deep. I think one thing, very good that England are 1-0 up, but I think we can very much see after 3 games that England's tactics are Kane drop deep, long ball. But Grealish has been fantastic. Not only does Shaw run, but he's got an end product, says Sam. Yeah, he has. So we're about 7 minutes away from half time. Oh, yes, sir. Go on. Saka on the right-hand side. He's not got a lot in the box. He's not got a lot of help in the box. It was not a bad cross, really, but Kane and Sterling both a bit... Wow, what a take by Grealish. Took it down like a magnet. What a takedown by Grealish. He exudes confidence. He's a man that says, look, I'm a modern man. I've got confidence. I've got the hair. He's a man about town. London town. Lovely takedown. Matter-esque with the right foot. No fear, says Alpha Gaming. Exactly. Please subscribe, by the way. We're 400 away from 437,000. So please subscribe, bottom right-hand corner. Get involved with That's Football. We're doing every Euros game as a watch-along. Of course, tomorrow night could be the night that Spain and Portugal go out. Big 2 games tomorrow. You can join me for those at 5 o'clock and 8 o'clock. But at the moment, England looking good to top the group. I want to top the group. Oh, I do. I really, really do. I'm not wearing my pyjamas, Isaac, no. And please share the video. Smash a like and share the video. We've got 15,000 watching. Let's see if we can get up towards 16. The Prone Bear says, imagine if Haaland decided to play for England because he was born in Leeds, saying that Southgate would probably bench him too. Oh, yeah. He'd pick Kane over Haaland. There'd be no point. I've been impressed with Saka. Yeah. I think he deserves a tweet, Oh, cross comes in from... No, he refuses it. Kyle Walker. No, wins a corner. Does anybody think Kyle Walker's got good ball delivery? I mean, he's just a Leyton Orient right back with pace. Take his pace away. You know? He'd be like Spider-Man without the webs. He'd just jump and fall to the ground. Cross coming in. Maguire looks fit. A big positive for England that Harry Maguire looks fit. You know, what an achievement that is by Maguire. That injury was horrible for him. It kept him out of the Europa League final, of course. You'd worry that he'd even be involved in this tournament. He does not look unfit at all. He doesn't look like a player that's going to need a few games. He looks absolutely on it. And Scotland have scored! Scooby-Doo! Oh no! They've scored! Bloody hell! They're not firing blanks. They're not like a territorial army machine gun. They've got lead in their pencil. What happens here? Bloody Croatia. What happens here? It's a good goal. Edge of the box. 1-1. Iron Brew. Sky Sports, Jim White. 1-1. Harry Kane. Oh, get on side, Sterling. Walking back. Offside. Scotland have scored. Sit down, Goldbridge. Bloody hell. Well, fair play. You've scored. Well done. Lithuania in kilts 1. Croatia 1. I can't call them Lithuania in kilts because Lithuania are like 135 in the world. And Scotland are 44. Scooby-Doo. It's this sort of twat that I love to expose. AT, Saka is better than Greenwood, no question asked. I mean, what sort of twat is sat watching the Euros with England playing and Saka doing well and thinking, I'm going to say Saka's better than Greenwood? I mean, that's the obsessive sort of shit that Arsenal fans have to dwell on now. Because you're never going to win a real trophy. You're never going to be in the real Champions League. So you have to play my player's better than your player, which is totally disprovable. You can't prove it. So, and also, not many people give a shit apart from a few saddos. I think he's played really well. I don't really care if he plays for Arsenal. But I do care that Scotland have scored. That's got me in a mood. That's got me in a mood. But just before half time as well, if Scotland want to go through, they need to win, as do Croatia. They've both got 1 point. So the second half of that game is going to open up big time. Well done, Grealish. That's a foul, ref. Yep, it's won another foul. He's so good at winning fouls when he's under pressure. Oh, me back. 44 minutes. Kufal with the foul. England in front. But, to be fair, it could have been 1-1. Mark, you say we can't polish a turd in reference to our midfield pivot. In terms of England, they've got a turd in Southgate, staining fine china, says Gabrielle Noel. Yeah, I think it'll be an interesting second half. 250 million to spend this summer. I'll be in the Champions League next season, says Trucker, who is an Arsenal fan. You haven't got 250 million to spend this summer. It's half time in the England game, and it's 1-0 to England. A very, very interesting half from England. I'm not going to say it's a good half because I think that would be the sort of bullshit that gets English fans into trouble. It's been an interesting game. It's been an interesting game from England. I think Saka's been fantastic. I think Grealish and Shaw have been good. I think it's been fantastic to have Harry Maguire back as well. I still think that Harry McCain is a little... I nearly called him Harry McCain. I think Harry Kane has been a little bit... he should have scored, basically. And also, I don't like how deep he's dropping. But Sterling has been a nuisance. You know, I don't think Sterling on the ball has done loads wrong, but he certainly makes movements that cause people trouble. But I sort of agree with Kieran. I think in relation to the Croatia game, the similarities are probably quite similar. Let's have a look what's going on in the fan park in London. He's having something to eat, bag of chips or something. He's on his phone. She's put her jacket on, and you know, they're all having a good time. They're all having a good time. England 1-0 up. Make sure you follow, subscribe to the Paddy Power YouTube channel, by the way, bottom right hand corner. Or if you're watching on the Paddy Power YouTube channel, please subscribe, because this is the Paddy Power fan park in London town, and I want them to give us this feed more and more as we get into the knockout stage. So if people subscribe to their channel, they may well do it, because they'll say, "Oh, that worked. This is how it works." Let me just stop the clock. So what's your thoughts on that at half time? England leading 1-0. Fantastic goal from, you know, assist by Jack Grealish. Lovely, lovely play. Dom says, you say Arsenal have never won a real trophy. I didn't say they haven't won a real trophy, Dom. You really need to stop living in idiot world, Dom. You're putting emojis of a clown. There's only one clown here, and that's you, Dom. You're a big clown. You're a condom. At the end of the day, Arsenal are crap now. That's what I said. But Luke Shaw's been fantastic. Saka's been very, very good. As I said, Maguire looks fit, which surprises me. I thought maybe he was rushing himself back. He looks good. Harry Kane just looks a little bit off. I don't know what it is about Harry Kane. Maybe it's because he's overdoing it. Maybe it's because he's trying too hard. Maybe it's because he's having to come deep. I don't know. But he's not really at the party how I would like him to be. And I still think that England team can improve, though. I think there was times when we've actually, what we need to do is get the ball in the final third with Harry Kane, you know, on the last man, and let Grealish, Sterling, and Saka have the ball. We're trying to counter-attack all the time, and I think we've got players, and you know, absent players today like Mason Mount and Phil Foden. I would like to see England against the low block. I would like to see England get the ball up the pitch and be patient with the ball, because I think that's when Jack Grealish, Raheem Sterling, Saka, Mount, Foden, they're the best players that we've got. They're the best players England have got, and it just seems to me that we want to transition quickly. It's a bit like United, but United never had the quality that England have got. We had Bruno, and then we put Pogba there. But what I want to see England doing, if we're going to do well in this tournament, is let's get the ball into the final third and be patient. Let Harry Kane play on the last man and use the players that we've got. But what we're doing is we're pulling Harry Kane into areas that we've got Grealish, and then we're trying to hit the long ball over the top for Sterling. It's very one-dimensional. It's very basic coaching. And this is why I always say, if we had proper coaches, I think we'd be a better team. But look, I'll reiterate what I said before. Let's just hope we get another half like that. I don't want England sitting back and getting complacent as original human. I think you make a really good point there, because the point you're making is really valid, because I want England to finish top of this group. I'm fed up of people saying, let's get the easy route, let's have a draw, let's go for the easy route. No, let's get the hard game. I'm not convinced Gareth Southgate should be England manager. Nothing's changed from last night or the Scotland game for me. That's individualism by Grealish, and you know, individualism from some of those players. The tactics are the same as they were against Scotland. They're the same as they were against Croatia. They're weird side to side, hitting a long ball. We're not looking to progress the ball up to the final third and be patient. So I don't rate Southgate. I think England have got some fantastic players, and if we want to do well, we need to remove Southgate, or he needs to click and start using his players properly. The reality is, I think Jack Grealish has made himself undroppable. I think Saka might have made himself undroppable. So, you know, that is a positive for England. But I want us to go through as top of the group, because I want us to play France or Germany. Because if we get knocked out in the last 16, you've got to sack the manager. And, you know, if he's not good enough, he's gone. If he is good enough when we win, let's go. Let's go. You know, I've always been that sort of fan. I'd rather watch Man United in a game against Liverpool than watch Man United in a game against Norwich. I want to play the best, because that's where you learn. And I tell you what, if this England team was to beat France or Germany next week, the confidence in how that team would grow could catapult us into who knows where. Kane looks like his snail running through treacle, says Ben Anderson. England will come top, but the hard game will be a wake-up call, says Pro Brew. Look, I'm very realistic that England could go out in a week's time, but so what? So what? You know, if you're not good enough, you're not good enough. Mark, do you think Grealish would be playing if it wasn't for Mount Gilmore issue? Says Jude. Pass. Probably not. But you know what? Does that bother you? It doesn't bother me. The reality is Southgate's always been misusing Grealish. He's misusing Sancho. He's misusing Bellingham. I don't think he's picked the best right back either. You know, Southgate's got these idiocies that I don't like. But the reality is he's had to pick Grealish, and now Grealish has made himself undroppable. So, you know, Southgate's ability as a coach doesn't worry me. The reality is that Grealish has proved exactly what he's all about. Sterling has the touch of... No, I can't do that. I want to see Sancho at least in the second half, says Lord Guna. Well, I think Rashford will be on first, to be fair. Mark, England doesn't want to attempt a high press, says Brio. And Croatia won, Scotland won. Really good game. Yep, we've got that on as well. Scotland won. Jack Grealish. No, I can't do it. My head's gone. Scooby-Doo. Scotland through. No, they're not. They've got 2 points. And so have Croatia. One of them need to win to have a chance of going through. And to be fair to them, 4 points will put you through. 4 points will set you free. So at the end of the day, if you get 4 points, you'll go through. So if Scotland can find a winner or Croatia can find a winner, I think they will go through. But they've got to find a winner, and I think they'll go for it in the second half. So we'll keep you up to date with that one. Scotland hearts are going to be broken in 45 minutes, says Connor. At least they've scored a goal. You know, no goal decision system. You know, Scottish fans thought GDS stood for Get Dick Scotland, but no, they've scored a goal. It was a good goal, and at least they can say that. You know, they thought they were going to be, putting a DVD out Christmas of a 0-0 draw at Wembley. You know, highlight of the last 25 years. Now they can say we scored a goal in the Euros. That goal will be replayed for the next 30 years until the next time they qualify. So, fantastic news for Scotland. Could they get another one? We'll see. Rice was poor, says Daniel. I think it's a difficult job to play for England as a holding midfielder. I really do. But welcome to the Members Club, Tracy Taylor. Let's have a look what people are saying over on the Paddy Power chat, because we've got 200 people there. Jordan Francis says, big up Mark. Thanks, pal. Thoughts on Saka's performance, says Khalifa. Fantastic. Saka's been a breath of fresh air. Phillips looks lost, as Andy's real. I want to come back to that. It's a great point. England won't beat France or Germany, says Zigzag. And my thoughts are England need to play Grealish a lot more on the left-hand side. Yeah, definitely. Well, 2 points there, Calvin Phillips and England. If we get through to the next round, which we will, and we play France and we lose, or we play Germany and we lose in the last 16, do you sack Southgate? Or do you think they'll keep him in charge? Last 16 is not good enough in a tournament that's basically at home. So I don't think that. Phillips, I've got to say, first game against Croatia, good. Second game against Scotland, bad. Today, bad. Like, you know, people are saying Declan Rice is playing bad. And now we're saying Calvin Phillips is playing bad. That's your midfield too. If your midfield two are not performing, then, you know, that's an issue. We've got to get a Bellingham on that pitch, or even a Jordan Henderson. But I don't think Phillips and Rice is working. It doesn't seem to complement each other. They both seem to be just sort of passengers in the game. And I say this for United because we've got McFred there. You know, you need to be grabbing hold of that midfield. And Manchester United, England for me, they're not grabbing hold of that midfield. I don't think we've grabbed hold of that midfield once yet. So I do want to see a little bit more. Pep Guardiola, welcome to the Members Club. You might learn something, Pep. But Harry Kane, maybe he's auditioning. Craig says, Scooby-Doo, it's 1-1. I'm a bit late to the party with that message, Craig, but thank you very, 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 very much. And what do you think about Poland, says Jacobs DX? Well, look, we've got both those watch-alongs tomorrow. In fact, Craig's joining me for the 5 o'clock games tomorrow on here. And then 8 o'clock tomorrow, we could be watching Portugal go out. Stunning. Amazing scenes here. We could be watching Portugal and Spain going out tomorrow, which would be amazing, really. But I hope not. I hope that doesn't happen. But, you know, Portugal are a bit like England. They've got to throw caution to the wind. Oh, here we go. Wash and go. It's the official wash and go. They've been badgering me all tournament. Hey, Mark. Look, we feel pretty bad about cheating the system and making you read out wash and go branded messages. So pop us a DM and let's get you on a board properly for the rest of 2021. Wash and Goldbridge, back of the net, back of the net. They've been, these brands, they've got some peas, I tell you. Whacking in super chats for free bloody advertising on my bloody shows for a tenner. We've got a brand deal. Wash and go. That's how it works. Get him, slide into my DMs and send me some free wash and go. I'll tell you what, I'm not proud. I'll get a bloody GoPro in the shower. I'll be there in the morning. Shower bridge, wash and go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Wash and go. Looking forward to it. Brand deal. Get in. On a serious note, I am being serious. On a serious note, though, which way do you think it's going to go second half? Croatia or Scotland? I don't know. I really don't know. I think it could go either way. That's the whole way. That's the whole point of football. We don't need Sancho. What are you guys on about? Stop hating, says Hakuna. No Goldbridge. We don't want that. And Maguire set up for Kane was class from a Liverpool fan. Yep. But you know what, Motor Sir? That ball that Maguire played into Kane was fantastic. But to be fair, about a minute before that, Declan Rice played exactly the same ball into Harry Kane. So, Declan Rice can do it. Croatia is not winning. It's 1-1. I think Rashford will be the first substitution that he makes. Yeah. He seems to do that quite a lot. Please subscribe, by the way. Bottom right-hand corner. We're closing in on 437,000. One click, bottom right-hand corner. Please subscribe. Get involved with That's Football. Everybody is welcome on this channel. And also, as you can see, we've got the fan park. They've turned the lights off at half-time. The lights are down low. There must be a song about that. But there is a song we can do. Well, we will do it in a minute. But the lights are there. Relax. Let's go slow. I ain't got no place to go. That's Boys to Men. I'll make love to you. No, I'm not going to sing that. I'm not going to sing that. People get excited. How many substitutions do you think Southgate will make? I think Southgate's a bit like Ollie. I don't think he realises you can make 5. I think he thinks you can make 5 across the whole tournament. So he's banking them. I need to share them out across the tournament. This is the best tournament to do bad at because the World Cup is only next year. Debating Dia, I think you're right. As I said, if England get knocked out next week because we're shit, then we deserve to get knocked out. And then you sack Southgate, you bring in a proper manager, you've got 18 months to get the team ready for the World Cup. I can deal with that. So look, I don't want Southgate to get sacked. But ultimately, if he's not good enough, get him out. And I said this morning. I think we'll win tonight. Everyone will be singing It's Coming Home Again or World in Motion. And then next week, I think we'll get knocked out. That's not strictly wash and go. That's Zayn Miasi. Got made redundant and is now doing door-to-door sales work, says Nick P. We haven't heard from Zayn in ages. Not in ages. What's going on the table? Hey, don't joke amongst yourself. It's rude. What's going on? Tell me what you're dancing about. What are you laughing about? I tell you what, that guy in the beard on the end. Oh, I thought he's laughing now. It looked a bit serious. It was like, I'm Scottish. What are you laughing about, you English shit? Do you think England are just hype FC? Be honest, says some idiot. Yeah, we've always been hype FC. I remember in 2010, we had absolutely no chance of winning the World Cup. And yet, by the time the World Cup comes along, you dare to dream. Or basically, you just think, shit. That was a great shot by Souček, That was a big chance for Czech Republic. I actually thought that was going to go in. I really did. But no, I'll be fuming with England if they don't finish top of this group. If there is some sort of plan to draw so we finish second. What a bunch of bottlers. We're not doing that. I don't want to see anything like that. I want to see us go for it. I want to see us win this game. That's what I want to do. I mean, I've got to be honest, the Scotland game I felt a little bit more pumped up for than this one, to be honest. And I don't know why. And next week, the thing is, when it gets to knockout football, it's totally different, isn't it? It really is. So, yeah, can't wait to see that and how that goes. Let me just... Whoa. What's going on here? Don't you want me, baby? Henderson's coming on. Well, this is what gets on my nerves about Southgate. He's doing that for fitness reasons. He's doing that for fitness reasons when we need to win a bloody game. What do you think is the best rivalry in Premier League history? In my opinion, it's treble Man United versus Invincible Arsenal. Casey, you just got a question right. You did. Keane versus... That is the best rivalry the Premier League's ever had. Manchester United versus Arsenal. Late 90s. Download. Henderson's on, but I don't know who it's for. I haven't seen Phillips or Rice yet. But you know what? I will say this. In relation to Harry Maguire, he's come in. He's been fantastic. It's for Declan Rice. If Henderson comes in and does a good job, it really does help England. I'll take Dean. I nearly said I'll take Dean Henderson over Calvin Phillips. I'll take Jordan Henderson over Calvin Phillips. I would, if he's fit. Now that Sterling scored, do you think Sancho will get a chance to play in this tournament? Gareth doesn't seem to like him. What's your take? Says Jim Hooligan. I said before the tournament, Jim, that I don't think that Sancho will play more than half an hour in this tournament. I said I think he'll play less. Good to see Luke Shaw doing well. Can see this confidence is super high at the moment, says Morn Jacobs. Yeah, so it's Declan Rice off and it's Jordan Henderson on. So let's see. Hopefully we're going to see a fit Jordan Henderson, because if you've got a fit Jordan Henderson, it just makes this team a better team, really. I'd take Phillips off for Bellingham as well at some point. But he probably will make some changes in this game. You know what? If he bottles this game and starts making loads of changes because he wants to finish second place, he can fucking do one. I don't want us to draw. I want us to bloody win the group. We've got a game at, Wembley against France, and we're going to bottle that to go to bloody Amsterdam or whatever. Come on. Or Copenhagen. No. Right, second half just kicked off there. Welcome to Members Club, Morn Jacobs. And Saka is quality. Respect on his name, please, says Man's Not Bot. Mate, watch the show. Nobody's disrespected him. Everybody said he's playing really well. You're living in a dream world. Arsenal fans chasing respect. It's all they ever want. But let's see how we get on. A fully fit Rashford is a Premier League golden contender, says M. I mean, I don't care about Rashford. Like, we're watching England. Park your club rivalry. We're watching an international tournament. I'm happy with that team tonight. I don't see a place for Rashford in that team at the moment. I don't see a place for Foden in that team at the moment. I think the only person in the front four I'm worried about, I think Sterling, Grealish and Saka have done very well when they've been allowed to have the ball. The only player I'm actually worried about is Harry Kane. I'm actually wondering if Calvert-Lewin could do a bit of a better job. What's Walker doing here with his Leyton Orient passing? So, yes, we will be keeping an eye on Croatia versus Scotland as well. It's 1-1 in that game, but they've got to go for it. 1-1 puts them both out. So that's going to open up big time. It's going to be really loose in the last 20 minutes. They'll have to go for it end to end. So we'll keep an eye on that. Here's Grealish. Nice little play. That was a first time pass there, Kane. Come on. Mark, why is it that Arsenal fans believe Dan Goat will give them 250 to invest in their team? He's a brilliant businessman that's more savvy than the Glazers are. I feel sorry for them, says AJ Singh. Well, be an interesting summer what Arsenal do, really, to be fair. I don't need to sink because the time is below. Some people. We're just about to hit 2 minutes in. That's what that timer's there for. Yeah, English Stacey says stop passing backwards and sideways. Exactly. Start passing forwards. So let's see how fit Jordan Henderson actually is, because a fit Jordan Henderson makes a lot of difference. But if he's not fit, it's a problem. I bet Liverpool fans, actually, considering he was injured in Calvin Phillips there, and have we given a corner up? What a waste of time. Phillips' passing has been crap today. Get him off. We've just given him a corner for nothing. We're in possession of the ball and we give a corner up. Phillips. I'm not convinced he's good enough. Maybe he'll end up being a breakout player, but I'm not convinced he's good enough, Calvin Phillips. Just not convinced, to be honest with you. We've got to pass better. don't want this game to drift. I'll be bloody furious if we draw. You know all the bloody clown England fans. They'll go, oh yeah, but it's a tactical genius to finish second in the group. It's not. It's idiocy. Absolutely idiocy. Yorkshire Perlo. More like the Yorkshire. Well, can't call him that. But the Yorkshire is more like the Yorkshire Mark Noble. No, Mark Noble's not a bad player actually. We're drifting already. Yeah, I think we are, Jason. Come on, England, sort your bloody selves out. I think they're playing to concede on purpose. I bet Southgate's gone in there and gone, don't worry if you concede, lads. Second place in the group. Let's scam our way to the semi-final again. I just want us to play somebody good so I can see how good this team actually is. Yorkshire Perlo, more like Yorkshire Pudding. Oh, Croatian player there is... Oh, he'll be all right, he'll be all right. Bit of a collision. Calm down, you're winning. Yeah, but you can see what's coming if we don't bloody start playing this game properly. The passing is atrocious at the moment. That's better. Hold it up, Harry. Lovely play. Now, this is good. Henderson. Interesting ball. Into K. Oh, nearly. Nearly. Well kept in by Czech Republic. That was good play by England there. Calvin Phillips. That's strong by Phillips. That's better. That's better. Harry Kane. Saka. Give it to Henderson. Weird cross that, but it wasn't. It was quite effective. Phillips goes wide to Shaw. Give him some help. Sterling. Oh no. More like Yorkshire Polo. Gap right through the middle, says Paperman. Good stuff. Well done. Goldometer, says Fly. I think that England will score next, hopefully. So I'm going to go 60% England. And I'm going to stay 70% Croatia to score in the other one. Phillips in and Ward-Prowse out. Thank you, Gareth. He would do such a better job than Phillips, in my opinion, says Jim Hooligan. They're getting bantered by Welsh and Irish people. We'll see. We'll see. Phillips in and Ward-Prowse out. Thank you, Gareth. He would do such a better job than Phillips. Yeah, well, that Jim Hooligan's absolutely spot on. That's exactly what we should have done. Ward-Prowse should have been picked. I think everybody knows that. Lots of love for Saka. Jonathan, 23, and Ideal Investment says this channel's got a Phillips agenda. I don't think they. I don't think we have. This is we're only 2.5 games in. And we gave him man of the match in the first game. So he's been man of the match for 50% of the games we've done. So I don't think that's an agenda, to be honest with you. But, you know, whatever floats your boat. SG says Jordan Henderson is underrated. Well, this is what I mean. If we can get him back fit, and he is fit, then he's an asset like Harry Maguire is. But how fit is he? You know, he needs to stretch those legs and get going. Well in, Luke Shaw. Oh, no. Watch the ball through the middle. Oh, we're wide open. Back post. Well done, Saka. Good tracking back there because they were on. Come on, England. Get hold of the ball. Get hold of the ball. Keep the ball and pass the ball. We've hardly given the ball to Grealish at all. Pratik says, I heard the corona cases are rising again in the UK. Hope you and your family are doing well, mate. Love from India. I don't know. I don't take any notice anymore, Pratik. I mean, a lot of people have been vaccinated. So hopefully, even if it does rise, we'll be okay. But yeah, if you've got problems around the world with that sort of thing, and he said crack on. I mean, good. I hope it's not too bad. Harry Kane doesn't look quite right, does he? I don't think he looks injured. I think he looks like out of form, sort of tired, you know. Well done, Jack Grealish there. Come on, Phillips. I tell you what, I think we've missed Declan Rice a little bit. Lovely ball by Luke Shaw nearly. We're losing this midfield battle here. Calvin Phillips has gone into the Declan Rice role, and Henderson has gone into the Phillips role. So Phillips is doing the sitting, and it just shows you the job that Declan Rice probably was doing, because we're starting to lose the midfield. Harry Kane looks slow and stiff. Well, I don't. Maybe he's in the mood for something then. I would absolutely try Calvert-Lewin, says Jason Griggs. What are they doing at the fan park? Let's have a look. Yeah. She's just kissed him at the back. Look at her. Look at her in the left. Oh, she's loving it. Look at that. What's going on? Put the camera in. She's got glasses on as well. She's got style. No, it's over now. Must have been love, but it's over now. That was the highlight of the half. That was the highlight of the half. I thought she was... See how she looked at that waiter then? I thought she was going to start kissing him. I thought she was one of those. Well, there you go. Highlight of the half so far has been watching a couple of lovers. She's going in again. He's like, let me watch the football. I'm finding that relationship more interesting to watch than England at the moment. I'm not going to lie. I genuinely am interested by what's going on. Can we pan in a little bit? They're having a right laugh. Young love. What? It's lovely to see. It's not a bloody... We're not watching an orgy, you bloody filthy. I'm just saying it's nice to see two people who are... I mean, I say they're in a relationship. She might be married and he might be married. They might be having an affair, in which case, boo! Boo! But I like to think that they're two young people starting out in the world together. And they're happy. That's what I like to think. But yeah, of course, the cynic in me says that, yeah, they're having an affair. And at home are two innocent, naive partners thinking that they're working late. Unless they're watching this stream, in which case you've been rumbled. Imagine if they are having an affair and they've just got rumbled. I'm rambling, and actually we're meant to be doing a watch along. Sorry, let's come back. 55 minutes gone. Still 1-1 in Croatia, Scotland. Still 1-0 to England, Czech Republic. Rodley says, that's my girlfriend. Yeah. Imagine that. I tell you what, that's football's many things. I never thought we'd be a undercover private investigating channel, but you never know. Guess who's back? Zayn is back. He says, Kane will never be world class. He can only do in the Premiership. He's got nothing on Henry, Dennis, and even Ian Wright. Also, Mark, we have 250 million budget this summer. Where are Arsenal fans getting this 250 million budget from? And even if you do have a 250 million pound budget, who's going to come? Like, you can't say to Grealish, come to Arsenal. He'll laugh at you. Imagine going to Haaland. He'll laugh at you. You know, it's all right having money, but how are you going to spend the money? It's like West Brom having £250 million to spend. You're not going to get good players just because you've got money to spend. Well done, Carl Walker, there. Thanks, Scott. Caught between two lovers, feeling like a fool. Making love to you is breaking all the rules. I wonder what they were doing. I don't think that's the lyrics. If you're breaking all the rules making love, you might be doing it wrong. Some things are still illegal. Here's Grealish. Oh, Sterling. That's a crap pass by Sterling. And Phillips are probably going to get a yellow card for that. No, he's not. He's got away with it. A draggy half from England. Not good from England again. Gone back into our shell. Ah, yes, sir. Who's my man of the match? Probably Luke Shaw. We're drifting here. We're like Travis. Well, I'm driftwood, shallow and of no use. They're Scottish as well. Marvin says he's got a feeling we're going to concede. Oh, Marvin, it's written in the stars. I think Southgate's doing it on purpose. I think he's playing for a frigging draw so he can have an easier draw. You know, what a bottle job if that happens. You know, the next round's at Wembley. Play at bloody Wembley. Off to Rotterdam to play an easier game. Come on. Mark, I'm begging you to do a Love Island watch-along reaction videos after the Euros. It would make my summer. Can you also shout out my name? My mate Richard Mace. I thought you were going to say Richard Marks. I love Richard Marks. And why is everyone hating on Rashi? Like, what the fuck? The dude is behind Bruno in goal involvements with United. I do believe him and Mbappe are on the same level, says Tariq. You were doing really well there, Tariq, but the last bit, I've got to say, he's not on the same level as Mbappe. Mbappe is like one of the best players in the world. I think can Rashford get there? I'm not going to say he can't, but he's not on the same level as Mbappe at the moment. England parking the bus Mourinho style, says Pisco. This is the thing with Southgate. You know, he's got an opportunity here to go and win a game and get some momentum, and we're basically going to grind out whatever's going to happen and take no momentum or chemistry into the game against whoever we play next week. It's been poor from England. I mean, you know, anybody can draw. Anyone can win 1-0. But the ability on the ball is poor again. Pickford, what are you punching it for? Here's Harry Kane. He's got no support. Come back. Patabanton. Come back, Harry. Wins the throw-in. Come on. Love's got the world in motion, and I can't believe it's true. We're singing for England. England. We're singing a song. We're playing for England. England. Arrivederci, it's 1-on-1. We're singing for England. England. Come on, England. Get your bloody arse into gear. Get. You know what I would do if I was in charge of the Wembley sound system? I'd get bloody It's Coming Home on. What's going on here? Where's the passion for the shirt? Pass the bloody ball. I'll never understand why England have spent the last 20 years playing piss poor, pathetic, drivel football. I'm not saying we need to score a goal. Just play some decent football. In probably the only American that know and loves Travis. Sing it, says Shan. I'm not singing Travis. Oh, it's Croatia! Scooby-Doo! Sky Sports, Modric! 2-1. Modric. Get in. Croatia have scored and Scotland have not. What's gone on here? The Scottish have got very serious faces. Iron Brew. Iron Brew. Cross comes in. Nice hold-up play. Modric. It's another shot from the edge of the box. I tell you what, we've seen some cracking goals in the last couple of days from the edge of the box. Oh yes sir, I can boogie all night long. Oh yes sir, I can boogie all night long. Oh yes sir, I can boogie all night long. I'm telling you what, you Scottish, you're getting it. You're bloody getting it. You're there, bloody this and that on Friday night. Oh, 0-0. It's coming home. Well, you're going home. You're going out. I told you I'd enjoy it. Scooby-Doo. Soon to be the Great Danes. Croatia 2. Latvia and Kilts 1. And Croatia would go through with 4 points, I think. They'll always have their 0-0 draw at Wembley. There's a foul here. I think we're going to give a foul away. Oh, come on then. Hakalna here. What's going on with you? Let's go live. Sky Sports, Jim White. Scotland are shite. Croatia leading 2-1. Where's my battered Mars bar when I need it and a can of iron brew? Kirsty's Home Videos. Can remember them? It's not porn. Kirsty Gallagher of Sky Sports. She used to do Kirsty's Home Videos. It was a little bit like a crap version of You've Been Framed. David Luiz is on. Well, Czech Republic are making a few changes. Scotland are not dead yet. McTominay's playing midfield, isn't he, for Scotland? I wish he'd played midfield against England. He's a good centre-back for Scotland, but whenever he's in the midfield, he's... Sky Sports News, just Scooby-Doo. Iron Brew. No, fair play to Scotland for getting here. I mean that. I think they've done well just to get here. This is their first tournament since 1996. I was a teenager the last time Scotland played in a major tournament. Rashford's coming on and Bellingham's coming on. Good. I mean, Grealish second half may as well have not been on the pitch. It's been piss poor. It's been like a friendly. Mark, England are making me sleep, says Vignesh. Here comes Bellingham. Come on. Take off Phillips. I'm not happy with England though. 20 minutes of the second half. I don't think we've got the ball into Grealish at all. It's so frustrating. No Sancho, no. Come on, just give the ball to Grealish for fuck's sake. Here we go. We've not had him on the ball enough. Sancho is Southgate. Van der Beek is the real G. Well, Kufal's on a yellow card. He might get second here. No, he won't. I don't think he'll get a second yellow card for that. Rashford's going to come on. Saka has been impressive, Alex. Was Scotland in the 98 World Cup? Yes, because you opened it up, didn't you? First game against Brazil. Alright, 2 years. Wow, don't have a cow, man. Alright, 98. I was still a teenager. Sterling's coming off. Rashford's coming on. Bellingham's coming on. Don't be for Grealish. Oh, he's bloody done it on purpose. He's a prat. He's an absolute prat, Southgate. He's a bloody prat. Oh, I just can't believe he's took Southgate off. He's done it on purpose so we all forget when he drops him on Tuesday. He's a bloody prat. Waster. Absolute fucking waster. You know, that's tactics, that is. That's take him off so he doesn't have to pick him next week. We don't get the ball to Grealish for 20 minutes, and then we bring players on that are going to get the ball to him. We keep Calvin Phillips on, who's been shit. Absolutely shit, Calvin Phillips has been. And he keeps him on, and he takes Grealish off, who's been waiting. Grealish has been waiting for his chance, and he gives him 65 minutes. What a tosser. What an absolute tosser. He's done that because he doesn't want to pick Grealish next week, because he knows he wants to pick Mount and Foden. So he wants to bench Grealish, so he's took him off, because he can't have Grealish being man of the match. I can't have Grealish getting man of the match, because then I'll have to pick him. He's done it, with giving him 65 minutes, he's prevented the man of the match award, and therefore people won't be going, oh, Grealish has got to start. Prat. Absolute prat. I really hope we win this game, and if he doesn't pick if he doesn't pick Grealish next week and we lose, sack the prat. He's a bloody idiot. And let's be honest, he's gone defensive, hasn't he, as well? Bellingham is not a number 10, so he's going ultra defensive again. Oh. We're never going to do anything. Here we go, Mr. Positive, M&K Group. He might be trying to save Jack for next game. He's taking him off so he doesn't pick him next game. Come on, he's done it on purpose. He's a master tactician in protecting himself. I don't think he'll pick Grealish next game now. "20 minutes to go." I tell you what will happen now as well. Czech Republic will score and we'll finish second. It's written in the stars. Croatia need one more goal, I think, to be even with Czech Republic. I think then they will count yellow and red cards, says Per Eric Klassen. There's been a lot of stop-starts in the Croatia-Scotland game. There he is, Prattgate. Oh, stop talking to them like you know what you're doing. You don't know what you're doing. You're not a very good coach. You're a Poundland Ollie. And I think Ollie's a good coach. That's why I'm saying he's a Poundland Ollie. £10 bet for charity marks, says M&K Group. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll definitely do it. So if Southgate doesn't pick Grealish, you've got to pay £10 to charity. Please subscribe. Bottom right-hand corner. Let's see if we can get to 437,000 tonight. You know my throat's going. Don't ever let me do the Sean Dyche impression before the game's even started. It messes up my throat, and I'm struggling now. I've got to be honest with you. Yeah, we're 250 away from 437,000. So please subscribe, bottom right-hand corner. Smash a like on the video. And we have got two big it's the final two games, isn't it, tomorrow, of the group stage. So we'll find out it's going to be really exciting for those games, because we're going to see who can get third place, etc., etc. But also, tomorrow could be the day where we see Portugal and Spain knocked out. Get Sancho on for Saka. Oh, I ain't going to do it. I don't think Sancho's going to play a minute in this tournament, is he? If he doesn't get on today, he ain't playing a minute, because he's never going to use him against France when he's got, or Germany when he's got Mount and Foden back. Like, that's it. Sancho gets no minutes in this tournament. Arsenal 250 million budget paid for, says Glazers out. I don't know where that's coming from. Fair play to Arsenal if they've got it. It's the right summer to do it as well, because I think Chelsea and Man City are going to spend big. Passing's been dreadful this half. Really has. Thank you for joining the members club, Andreas. You can do that through the join button if you so wish. Get a little badge next to your name. Sancho is Southgate's Donny van der Beek, says Marky. Let's have a look what the crowd think. There's a bit of clapping at the back. I want the camera moved across a little bit. They're all singing at the back. Oh, she's eating now. Don't be rude. She's eating some food. Read it out. It's Channels 4's Face Jacker Mark, says Read it out. It's Channel 4's face jacker mark, says Glazers out. What are you on about? England will never make an impact internationally in any tournament as long as Gareth Southgate is the manager. He's simply bad. Should have taken Phillips out, says Jim Hooligan. Bellingham into the box there. Corner to England, Luke Shaw. Ooh, headed away. Mark, it's a puzzle. You can see everything wrong with that with Southgate. Yet you can see with Ollie the similarities are just too obvious. I'm Southgate in now because of you, says Yankee WZ. You what? Oh, there we've panned in on the lovers now. She's digging in there. I think she's just an enthusiastic girl. She's loving the chips. When the chips are down. Very attentive faces in there. They're all eating. He's got some food. I'm having some. I've not had any lunch. I've been working on stocks and shares. What's she got in the bowl? What? Oh, she's loving it. She's got no idea 15,000 people are watching her eat. She's just put something on her lips. Look. She's doing her lips. Yeah, bit of lip gloss. Oh well. Corner to Czech Republic. Here we go. Here we go. Schick's gone off and Peckhart has come on. Do you really like it? Is it? We're loving it. You know, if we draw this game, I'm going to lose my shit. I'm just going to tell you now. If we draw this game, we're going to be in trouble. Scotland are going out at the moment. Vlasic, who scored the first goal, has just gone off. 15 minutes to go in both games. Look at the size of 24. Yeah, he's a big lad. Tentative Bridge. Headed away. It's been a crap. You know, Twitch tonight at 11 o'clock. Yes, AMG. I'll tweet it out off at Mark Goldbridge if you don't know that I do Twitch. But Goldbridge TV on Twitch. I'll be live at 11 o'clock tonight talking about, an hour or so just talking about the Euros and football chat. We'll probably talk about this Arsenal budget as well. Cross into that. That's going for a goal kick. But, if I could summarise England for you across my whole life, this is it. This is England international. Like you come into games with optimism. And look, we do win games and we do lose games, but the most consistent thing we do is play this standard of football. It's shit. The one game that really comes to mind where I went, oh my God, I'm proud to be English, was 96 in the third group game against the Dutch. We played some fantastic football. We haven't played good football as an England team in a tournament for probably 25 years. It's always this same old shit. Grinder. We should be on Grinder because that's all we do. We just grind it out. It's 3-1. It's 3-1 to Croatia. Scotland's going home. Scotland's going home. It's going home. It's going home. It's going. Scotland's going home. Sponsored by Iron Brew. It's a tapping on the back post. Scotland probably... It's a lovely goal. Perisic. Oh, it's a lovely goal. It's not a tapping on the back post. It's just a lovely flicked header by Perisic. What a goal. I tell you what, Croatia's goals today have been really good, especially the second and third. They're going through. Mark, do you think this situation with Harry Kane's form is linked to the situation with Daniel Levy and Spurs not releasing him? Could be. Fine margins. What have you thought on Maguire and Shaw? Mark's M&K group been very good. Mark, can you do... What's going on here? Mark, can you do some FIFA? Literally makes my day. Yeah, it will be there on that channel. Honestly, still can't believe this Muppet bought off Grealish, says Josh. I can't. But you know what he's going to bring on now? Tyrone Mings. Fucking joke. Is that his 5th sub? Is that his 5th sub? Henderson came on. Rashford came on. Bellingham came on. Now Mings for Stones. He's got another sub, hasn't he? Yeah. He's doing it on purpose. He's trying to draw this game on purpose. Yeah, I do think the treatment of Sancho is ridiculous. I mean, he's considered to be one of the most exciting attacking talents in European football, and he's not kicked a ball for England, and yet he's playing a 17-year-old in the midfield. He's given Saka a go. I mean, look, I like Saka, but Sancho's had a better season than him. You know, I think I find it weird. Mings by name, Minging by nature, rubbish, says M&K Group. And hi Mark, I love your content. Have you heard the Harry Maguire song? Says Andreas Wid. No. Hey, look, if you're Scottish, open a can of Iron Brew. No, but seriously, if you are Scottish, our time will come. You know, I'm not taking a piss because I think we're going to win it. We're not very good. In fact, a week today, tune in. A week today, we're going home. But, you know, you took the piss out of us on Friday, and revenge bites fast. Simple as that. Hold on a minute. If England draw, they go to 3rd. No, they don't. Because we'd have 5 points. If we lose, we go to 3rd, which ain't going to happen. Midfield crap since Rice came off. Makes you think, says James Gunn. I said that. 20 minutes ago I said that. Czech Republic need a goal because they're in 3rd. But they'll go through with 4 points. They will go through with 4 points. Sancho's warming up, apparently. Oh, he's going to get 10 minutes. Donny Sancho. Jaden Van der Beek. 10 minutes. He won't even get 10 minutes. He'll probably get 5. Prattgate. Sancho's warming up, says Vignesh. Yeah, but I think the substitution of Grealish was a farce. England have got 7 points. Yeah, but obviously you haven't got 7 points if you're drawing. You drop down to 5. And if you lose, you drop down to 4. Sancho, get your top on quick. Time's running out. What a shit half by England this has been. Really poor. Here's Saka. Henderson, that cross needed to come in quick. Sancho getting the Van der Beek treatments is YUFC. Please subscribe, by the way. I really would like to get to 437,000 before the end of the stream. Got 10 minutes to do it. We're 200 away. Bottom right hand corner to subscribe. And if you enjoy the Paddy Power Fan Park stream, the link's in the video description. Just subscribe, because then I can say, look, you got 100 subscribers off that stream. And they'll let us have it again. Would Sean Dyche play Sancho if he was at Burnley? I can't do Sean Dyche, Milo. I'm struggling. The throat is hurting. I'd love to help you out, but I can't. So Maguire has actually gone to right centre-back. Could that be a glimpse of the future? What's Phillips doing there? He's tackled a bloody invisible man. He's bloody useless, that Phillips. You see what he did there? Do your job. Instead of going to the man who's got the ball, he tries to tackle the invisible man. He thinks he's a bloody Marvel character. Watch this. Where's he going? Where is he going? What a div. I think Phillips has been crap again. I'm sorry. Player ratings I'll do on my match reaction, but I don't rate him. I just do not rate him. Ziz says, relax, Mark. You haven't watched me watch England, have you? I'll proper get into it. There's something about England that is just very... I'm the same with United, but obviously United will play 50 games. You can't be like this for 50 games. Sancho comes on for Saka. But because England, it's probably about 3 or 4 games that you like for every 2 years. They're very intense, I find. So, yeah, Sancho is on and Saka is off. Do you really like it? Is it? We're loving it. We're loving it like that. Iron appa. Iron appa. Come on, everyone. Do you really like it? Do you? Come on, you boring sods. You boring bastards. Come on. Come on. Come on. Do you really like it? Is it? We're loving it. We're loving it. Like, she's gone. She's left him, look. Look at him, he's on his phone. That's where she was, in that gap on the left. It must have been love, but it's over. She's had a chip, she's had a kiss, and she's gone. Left him with the bill. I knew I loved you before I met you. He's on his phone. He's like, I can't believe it. She's left me. He's panicking. Look, he's on his phone. Where is she? You know what she's done? She's gone and done the whole I'm off to the toilet thing. That was 20 minutes ago. They look bewildered. They look like they're waiting to. They look like they're in a bloody hospital waiting room. An STD clinic. They look terrified. Is that Harry Kane in the front row? It may as well be. There's Harry Kane. No wonder he's been so bad. Sat on his arse. Yes. Oh, she's back. Oh, she's back. Thank God. I was feeling sorry for him. He's so relieved now. She came back. Well done. Rashford into the box. He's done well. Didn't he do well? Somebody smack it. Oh. Ready! He's offside. Henderson! Hooray! We got one. Get in. He's offside. Bollocks. He's offside. He looked offside. He's offside. Oh, they can't believe it. Look. They can't believe it. 5 minutes to go. Yeah, he's offside, look. The fact that he celebrated it, he obviously didn't know. Just shows you footballers are thick. You're miles offside, Jordan. He looks like Putin at the back. No wonder they've conceded. Bovril, or Borrell, his face looked like Putin then. He was probably panicking. Good tackle by Bellingham, though. 17. It was miles off. Absolutely miles off. Miles and miles. Like Scotland, it leads into a lovely classic song. Well, I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be that man that walks 1,000 miles to come down at your door. Ba-da-lamba, ba-da-lamba, ba-lamba-lamba-lamba-la-la-la. Ba-lamba, ba-lamba, ba-lamba-lamba-lamba-lamba-ba. Come on, Scottish people. It's your last 5 minutes in the Euros. Well, I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walks 500 miles to one down at your door. Come on, have a sing-song. You're going out. You're going out. Let's have a crack open a 2-litre bottle of Iron Brew. Come on. Get them Mars bars in the deep fryer. We're having a party. We're having a party. Get a bit of Rod Stewart on. Oh, the rhythm of my heart. It's beating like a drum. With the words I love you rolling off my tongue. Oh, never will I roam. 'Cause I know my place is home. Where the ocean meets the sky, I'll be sailing. Oh, the rhythm of my heart, it's beating a light. They're not going to join in, are they? They're not. They're going out. I'm trying to get them excited. They're not up for it. I'm more excited about Scotland going out than they are. I just want England to win. I'm getting excited now. I want to play France or Germany at Wembley next Tuesday. I'm one of those fans who actually wants to play a decent team and see us get, see what we can do. Rod Stewart's English. Yeah, but he always wears a kilt. I think he wants to be Scottish. Why do we go 1-0 up and go conservative defensive? Because we're managed by a conservative. He's a prat. I actually think he was playing for a draw. I do. I think if Czech Republic actually could score a goal, he would be happy about it. He's probably really, really pissed off. Let them score a goal. I'm getting Pogba vibes in Bellingham. He's a star. Yeah, we should have got him, Anthony. United should have got him. Hope you're going to be singing this cheerfully when England get knocked out. That's your job, the contrarian. It's not my job to sing about England going out. That's your job. That's not my job. I told you. Da 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 da. Hey, goodbye. La 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 la. La 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 la. Hey, goodbye. Na 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 na. Sorry. You'll be singing it to me next Tuesday. So you've only got to wait a week. It's like waiting for Christmas. I've just typed into Google songs about saying goodbye. "49 best goodbye songs." I can't find any. There's not actually that many good songs about saying goodbye. "Candle in the Wind." "Good Riddance" by Green Day. "So Long, Farewell," "Auf Wiedersehen, Good Night." I can't sing that. Well, they'll be dancing with themselves. They're going out. They're going out. You'll always have your 0-0 draw at Wembley, though. No one can ever take that away from you. Oh, no. 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 Good. Stupid shot. That's 1 minute. David Luiz the clown. It's David Luiz the clown. Southgate looked more shocked than me when England scored a second, says Rio. Yeah, I think he was a bit pissed off. I'll tell you what, this cameraman's homed in on something. It's like watching it on the telly, isn't it? These cameramen. I'm sure that's my sister in the back right. What would she be doing in London? It really does look above my head. Hello? It's not my sister. It really does look. Although my brother-in-law is working in London, I wonder if she's gone down for a drink. It's not. I don't think it is. You can go your own way. You can go your own way. You can start it today. You can go your own way. England have been shit, by the way. I've got to say, we've been absolute shite. Absolute shit. We've won a game 1-0 again with a Sterling goal. I wasn't convinced against Croatia. I'm not convinced today. We've got no momentum. We've got no chemistry. We've got 7 points. We've not conceded a goal. We basically are the international equivalent of prime Mourinho Inter Milan. That's what we are. Shit football. but we've won. But the thing that makes me really happy is that we're going to be playing against a decent team next Tuesday. Probably one of the favourites for the tournament, Germany or France. There's nowhere to hide. So we either win next week or you're out of a job, mate. It's as simple as that. I'd be worried. He looks worried to me. He looks like a manager that's thinking, shit, I told him to draw this game. So look, I'm very happy with this result. There's nowhere to hide. There's nowhere to hide for Southgate now. And that is the final whistle. I'm happy with that result. I'm very happy with that result because we're playing somebody good next Tuesday and you can't bloody hide, mate. What are you going to do? Park the bus against France? If you park the bus against France or Germany, you're out of a job, mate. It's as simple as that. But well done to England. I thought Grealish was fantastic. I thought Luke Shaw was fantastic. I thought Sterling played well. I thought Phillips was crap. I thought Kane wasn't that good again. You know, realistically, you've got to be starting to worry. Harry Maguire, really good comeback game for him as well. 90 minutes, fantastic for him. Walk, I'm going to do a player rating show after this as well. But yeah, not fantastic from England. I wasn't impressed with it, to be honest with you. But good that we got through the route. Croatia go through. Commiserations to Scotland. I think they're all just standing up to clap me here. Yeah, don't worry about it. You know me, I'm humble. I'm humble. Look at that. Yeah. Look at them. They're very happy though. It's coming home. This is the English. This is what we're like. We don't play particularly well, but we get the win and it's coming home. We are. It's definitely coming home. You know, Italy, they can play their reserves in the third game. They play people off the park. They'll be humble. England, we're going to win it now. It's coming home. We've won 1-0. That's it. It's coming home. But no goals conceded. 7 points. Not much good football. Typical Southgate performance, Malcolm. But the big positive for me is there's nowhere to hide now. Nowhere to hide. We will play a tough game next week. If he wins, great. If he doesn't, goodbye. Thank you very much. Anyway, please subscribe to the channel, by the way. Bottom right-hand corner. I'm going to go and record a quick match reaction, which I will get up on the channel very, very quickly. And then tomorrow we're back with 2 very, very big games. We're only 100 subscribers away from 437. So if you haven't subscribed, bottom right-hand corner, that would be appreciated. And then tomorrow we've got 2 big games as well. The Portugal and Spain could be going out tomorrow. So what's your thoughts on that? I'll tell you my thoughts on Saka because I'll be doing my player ratings on the match reaction. Big shout out to Paddy Power for the stream. Really great to have the fans behind me involved. I loved that. So make sure you subscribe to the Paddy Power YouTube channel. You can do that through the link in the video description. Because if you do, and they get a few subscribers, I think they'll give us that feed again for the knockout game. But thank you everyone for watching. And I'll do the match reaction now. That'll be up in the next 10 minutes or so. Speak to you all in a bit. Take care. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow for 2 more watch-alongs. Speak in a bit. It's Scooby-Doo. It's not. It's Scooby-Bye. Jim White.